Yo, 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 once again, we're back. This We're Just a Messengers podcast. Of course, I'm Mo.
I'm Mike.
I'm Reggie, man.
Man, niggas be shy when they come on the show now, man. Like they ain't
What's
been on the
going
show
on
before,
now?
man.
Shit, I'm
man.
gonna let y'all do y'all intro, man.
Friend of the show, man.
Intro, man.
Hey, man, I'm Reggie, man. What's happening, aka Dolo?
You know, of course, my dog drew money on the boards, man.
As we gotta start introducing niggas from now on.
Oh, man.
Niggas gonna be catching the alley-oop, man.
What's good with y'all niggas, man? What's going on with y'all, man?
Everything good, man. Everything good.
How was y'all niggas week, man?
Beautiful, man. I'm
Real
here.
good week.
Yeah, we here.
We here.
We here, man. That's something to definitely celebrate, because, it seems like a lot of people not making it through these weeks, man.
2020 is shit. We about 9 months in.
Yeah, fourth quarter, shit about to get real. So
I can't believe it. Well, you already know my motto. When September get here, the year be over. So
yeah, it'll be Thanksgiving before you know it.
My birthday time.
It'll be Thanksgiving before you know it, and then after that, it's over with. Here comes January.
2021. 2021 gotta be a complete 180. For sure. For sure. Hopefully, man. I'm only ain't got no vaccine yet, so they said we still probably gonna be dealing with that virus till next fall.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. Your boy Pence said that he's gonna have a vaccine by the end of the year, so we'll see if he can get $1 out of 15 cents real quick, man. See if he can do that. But yeah, man. With that, all that being said, though, we lost a legend at Chadwick Boseman, Anderson, South Carolina's own. We all know, some of the pivotal roles that he's played. Most importantly, Black Panther. Inspired a lot of the youth, a lot of the kids, and that's an everlasting impression that you can't take that away from that man. So, with all that said, rest in peace to him, and much strength to him as he continues his journey. So, I just wanted to go ahead and get that in there before we.
Yeah, I saw a picture too. Him playing basketball at Hannah. Was that Hannah High School?
TL Hannah.
Yeah.
That's same school radio went to, I think.
Yeah, that is the same school he went to. Yeah. He passed away a few years ago, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was 95. I didn't know dog was that young, man.
Yeah.
But I figured he didn't look old, but 43, that's real young. Like, he
didn't even look 43, though.
Nah, he looked younger than that. I thought he was like 28, 29 or something. But I did see last year when he had that Instagram video. I didn't think much of it. I thought it was for a role or something. But then even his last movie, he didn't look like he was sick or nothing like that. He looked like he still looked the same.
That too. Yeah, he didn't look the same either, man.
It was All-Star Weekend.
Okay.
It must have been All-Star Weekend last year.
He was there this year too.
Because I remember everybody was talking about it.
Yeah, he was there this year.
Everybody was talking about it.
He was at All-Star Weekend.
Damn, man, that's just sad, man.
Yeah, so he did all the movies having that shit.
And he still got one more on the way. So
He already had filmed it.
It's coming out on Netflix this fall. It's with Viola Davis. I think, if I'm not mistaken, from what I read, I think Spike Lee directed this one too. But
This shit crazy. That was shocker, bro. Like I didn't even believe that shit.
But the lesson to the world within that is, you know what I'm saying, you don't know what other people are going through, bro. And you
really
would never know what he was going through. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. His team is strong because them boy kept that shit in.
He's strong.
Yeah, he's strong, man.
You know what I'm saying? He's strong.
That man fought to the very end, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was out active to the very end of that shit, so.
I know, that shit had to affect him in some way to lose all that weight and know what he's going through, but, you know what I'm saying? Not being able to, like maybe express it to other people or, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, that to have to deal with that type of situation, bro. You know what I'm saying? And being in the limelight. And then at the end of the day, even we might not want to say it or not, but I'm sure he's a man. He's a human being. You may have heard people, laughing at him and, tripping and stuff and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That just sucks for that man, for, the part he played in, our culture, for him to have to deal with that and for us, to, for that to come through, bro. But,
I saw both sides of it. I saw people Of course with the jokes, it's the internet, and then, I saw a lot of people who was like concerned, like, what's going on, like.
Yeah, I'm not even condemning the jokes or nothing.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
doing
get
any
it,
of that.
though.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But it's like, that's shit. That's what it will happen. It was part of the things.
So
People didn't know. Yeah,
I was just glad he was able to bless us with some of those movies. So
iconic movie.
yeah,
Yeah,
especially his last movie was really gonna be different now because
that role,
that
meant a
role,
lot, man.
that
Like,
role,
man
it was just like
he basically playing the spirit, like you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying, like, and that shit crazy. Like even like the role like of him, like he was helping his friends, even in him being his spirit, like he was still helping people, like he was helping people cope with what happened in their past. You know what I'm saying? So like
shit,
that shit
helping
wild,
his
bro.
boy
Like,
cool with the fact that he ain't kill him. It was an accident.
yeah, like he was talking about it's all good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we good. So like that shit just even in then like he was still like comforting people. Like this man was going at the height of the Black Panther shit. He was already 2 years diagnosed and he was going to visit terminally ill kids. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
I seen a video. He went to somebody was a kid was in the hospital, and he went there. And he spent time with them. But you know what I'm saying? Like you could think about it, like he was knowing what he was going through.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
you feel me?
That's
and wasn't
heavy,
able to
bro.
share that. I don't know if he shared that with the kid or the people, like afterwards or when the cameras was off and nothing like that. But like not to be able to share that and be like, I'm going, like
Yeah,
you see
that's
what I'm
heavy.
saying?
That's heavy, bro.
That's heavy, dog.
That's heavy as fuck.
Like
bro.
I thought about all that shit, like shit, because anybody can get cancer. Like nobody, if we not, we can't, it's like that shit can come anytime. You feel me? So, those are things that like as a man, I just look at it and be like, damn, like as a human being, man, like I said, R.I.P. to that man, long live that man.
I feel like he fulfilled his purpose.
He did. And Black Panther was inspirational in all.
Yeah, like you
type
can't
of
take that
ways.
from these kids, bro.
I watched
like,
that this morning, bro.
Like you really cannot take that from these kids, bro. Like
You
these
can't.
kids, he's gonna forever be that to them. You know what I'm saying? So,
I remember they had I guess it was a promo before all the COVID shit took off, like a Black Panther 2. So I don't know if they ever went into screening for it or already did it, but it'd be interesting to see if they even put it out or they do something else with it. So
As a Marvel fan, they gonna have to, because the
Yeah,
Black
they
Panther
gotta keep
plays-
the MCU
plays such
on.
a
you know what I'm saying?
And how I was thinking about that too. How I look at it, I think they're gonna say that something happened to him, like while he was out on the thing, and then they're gonna have to bring another Black Panther, and then they're
they're gonna have to because he came back in Endgame.
Yeah, he came back.
He came back, so they're gonna have to do something.
And he's a part of like the new phase coming up. So
Yeah, man, Black Panther is a big part of the Marvel.
Unless they like kill him off somehow.
That's what I'm saying. In the movie, I feel like Black Panther 2 in the movie, they're gonna have like in the beginning of the movie, like they're gonna have a big like
we're gonna have a tribute, but they're gonna keep that role going, bro. Like
Somebody else gonna have to take the mantle. We not even gonna see, like if you watch the movie, I don't think we're even gonna see all of him having to fight to become the king. I think he's already gonna, whoever gonna be the new Black Panther is already gonna be the king.
They just get ushered in,
And
man.
Yeah, they gonna get ushered in.
Yeah, he's gonna be already there.
They might have like a battle scene or something and him going out.
I don't think so. I think
They might. They
a
might.
a tragic accident or something, man. Like, you're like, shit, you right though. They might. That would be a good way to do like him fighting like another villain or something like that, and you know what I'm saying? That would be good, but you never know, man. You never know.
Yeah, because he ain't really had no kids or nothing like that in the movie, so it'll be somebody, probably a family member, a nephew or something.
No, like
I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're right. It gotta be.
It gotta be somebody from
Yeah,
his lineage.
it gotta be somebody from his
right.
lineage.
Right.
So it might be a nephew or something,
Unless he try
or
to do his little sister.
that would be dope.
That would be hard.
Sure.
You have Zuri doing that.
Yeah.
That shit would be
That would be hard for real.
She was already like one of the smartest out the whole thing anyway.
Yeah.
So that should be dope.
That would be hard.
And she be creating all the
Yeah,
uniform
she
and
make-
she
shit.
make all the weapons.
Yeah.
Powerful for the girls too,
Yeah,
for
you
the
know what I'm saying?
females
Like,
too.
now, that would be hard.
Shit, they
that
might as well
should've
do
go
that
up.
for
They might
real.
as well do that.
She probably looking like damn, but
Yeah, nobody said. Just seeing like all the reactions from the cast members was just like, damn, bro. Like that shit was just eye opening, bro. It's like 2020 has really been a year of like, like you really gotta live your life and not take that shit for granted, man.
yeah,
Like
bro.
I still ain't accept Kobe Bryant death, dog. Like that shit still ain't really hit me
Yeah,
like that.
I
This
don't think
man
I'll-
gone,
I don't think
bro.
I'll never really accept that one like that. Like,
Yeah, I ain't that. Just for and then Black Panther is like, damn, we lost Kobe and we lost Chadwick in the same year, bro.
Black mama.
And
John
they both-
Singleton
they
and
both
shit
was
too,
cool.
right?
Like, yeah, like the dude from Snowfall posted a video. He was dancing with Angela Bassett, and Chadwick just walking to the scene, and the whole time John Singleton was filming a video. And I'm looking at that shit like, dog, what? Like, this is crazy, dog. Like,
I was ready for that shit to come back.
Like that's crazy to me, man. Like I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's been some losses. So that's Pop Smoke, Kobe, John Singleton, Chadwick Boseman.
R.P. to Cliff Robinson too.
R.P. to Cliff Robinson. And that's crazy too. He was young. He's same age as my mom.
Yeah.
53, bro. Like
Fred the Godson.
Freddie Godson died this year too. Yeah.
Did
R.I.P.
John
to him.
Witherspoon pass this year? Or was that last year?
I was this year. Pops died
Did
this
he
year.
die this year?
I thought that was last
we
year.
Google check that.
Nah, Pops was definitely this
Bro,
year.
this been a long year.
This been
bro.
a long.
This is a long year, bro. Like when I saw the list, I was like, dog, John Witherspoon was this year?
It had to be March or February.
God damn, dog. This been a fucking year, dog. I swear.
Damn, bro.
Oh no, it was last year.
2019. I'm about to say,
October.
hell no,
I'm
dog.
about to say, bro. Like, come on,
Damn,
dog.
that don't even seem like October though. To me, it don't.
It don't.
It seemed like it was
I
like
didn't-
February, March.
Cause when I saw, I was like, damn, was it this year?
That don't seem like he died in October. It don't seem like it, but yeah, man, it's definitely been. I still it seemed like we lost somebody else this year too.
Man, we lost a few people, man.
Yeah, man.
Another rapper had passed, wasn't it?
Man, but enough all his death, man. You know what I'm saying, man? We got keep everybody who we got now.
Yeah.
We got to give them their roses, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you never know when that shit can happen, bro. Give them their roses, man. Like I said, that man did play a lot of pivotal black people in this world, bro. You know, in our culture, in our history.
Hell yeah!
Yeah,
And he died on Jackie Robinson Day in
Yeah.
baseball.
Jackie Robinson, Thurgood Marshall.
Mm-hmm.
Played a lot of people, bro. Like James
Back to
Brown.
back.
James
to
Brown.
back.
James Brown.
James
Back.
Brown
And
was
Bobby.
James Brown probably his best role.
Yeah, he killed James.
He
Brown.
killed James
Another
Brown.
South Carolina native.
Yep.
So
Yeah, he killed that shit, man.
it's almost like those roles were meant for him. Like the way he just easily just went into them shits. Like
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see y'all seen 21. That's what called 21 Bridges.
yeah, I didn't see it, but I heard that was a good
I
movie.
I didn't see that
I'm
one.
gonna definitely watch that.
Yeah, I didn't see really no negative reviews for it.
Yeah, man. So R.I.P. to Chadwick Boseman, man. I know, dog. You know, feel this purpose here, and you know he's on to doing other things, fulfilling his spirit. So you know, on to some other sad news. You know, we got James Blake. That happened when that happened? Monday, Tuesday.
James Blake.
Yeah, he got shot.
Oh, Jacob Blake.
Jacob, my bad. I said James.
Yeah, I was
Jacob
like, what?
Blake.
I thought he was talking about another celebrity or something. Like what? But yeah,
My apologies.
no, it's cool. That was Monday. That was Monday last week.
It's Sunday.
Man, this shit be so much shit be happening,
It's
bro.
like it's
be
a constant, bro. Like it's
Yeah.
a constant.
Damn, bro.
It must have happened right after we recorded last week. Oh, okay. I still haven't seen the video.
I did.
I refuse to watch that shit.
I seen it on accident. Like I was scrolling. I just
Yeah, I don't even want to watch that shit.
That shit's
Yeah.
crazy.
I'm just glad this man is alive.
Well, to tell you how the video went, it was a lot of ways that whole situation could be prevented, bro. Like I'll tell you that, and he didn't have to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for me seeing the video, you know, I seen the video. The police officer could have prevented that whole shit. If you know what I'm saying, if he was doing his job, and the job is prevent shit like that. If you was doing your job, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all, I feel like in any other instance they be ready to slam us and do any other type shit and
Exactly.
fuck with us in any
They
type
quick
of
to
way.
beat your ass.
But y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna let this man get this car and then like not give this man, you know, like just in his back. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even jack him up, ain't even do none of that shit. Just all they did is grab him, like ain't even jack this man, ain't even you know, like do none of that shit. And just plain out shoot the man in his back 7 times. That's fucked up.
There's 3 officers out there.
Exactly. How y'all let this man get so much in front of y'all to the point where y'all can do that to the
And
point
he
where
even
you have
had
to do that?
Yeah, it was he had nothing to do with the situation either, right?
He was breaking it up, but as we know, every white man will see come in, he's gonna target the black man standing around, bro. And you know what I'm saying? And that's I'm pretty. I don't know what exactly happened before then, but you know everybody's saying that he did a break up a fight between, I think maybe his baby mama or somebody he knew, between 2 girls.
7 times is ridiculous, bro.
Because the video doesn't show all the video shows is him walking kind of like from like the front of his car and is walking. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he's walking to his car and then they behind him like, hey.
Well, they trying to say he was reaching for something.
In the video, I'm not saying like in the video you can't really, I'm just gonna be straight up. You can't really tell if he's reaching for anything or not. That doesn't matter at that point. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't let that man get in there. You know what I'm saying? Like he was close enough to where they could have got him, put him up against the car. Hey, put him on, do something.
I've seen.
Oh, so they was like standing right next to this man.
They was following behind him, bro.
They walked. They basically.
Man by the shirt.
Yes.
He goes and like he's like getting into his vehicle. Like basically, you can tell that he had nothing to do with this situation. The cop is telling him to stop. He's like, nah, I ain't got nothing to do with this shit. His kids are in the car though. You know what I'm saying? He's tending back to his kids. They said a knife was in the car. Who doesn't have a knife in their car or some type of weapon? You're not going to jail for a fucking knife in your damn car. Like that's just point blank period. So don't even try to justify the reasoning of shooting this man 7 times. He wasn't reaching for anything.
Nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like say like that shit is shoot this man 7 times, bro.
Like it's 2 minutes video of y'all like jacking people up and shit like that for me to just feel
That
like
that is perfect evidence to. I feel like if anything, bro,
Especially with that white dude, that protester.
if white people, anybody, bro, if you can see that video, you know that police not doing their job. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
They like
All white cops?
My father's a police officer.
They all was white cops.
Always white cops from what I've seen. You know what I'm
They
saying?
all white. They were all white.
Like real talk, like you are supposed to go through, you know what I'm saying, things to stop to de-escalate situations like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you?
The man don't pose no threat. Is
He did
1
not
against
pose no
5.
threat. You know
What
what
3?
I'm
How many cops was it? 3, 4?
It's like from if I'm not mistaken, 3 cops.
It's 3 against 1, man.
One cop right in front of him. Like I said, like if you are detaining him or have any type of feel about what he's doing, if you don't feel no type of threat, at that point, then
should be
him
able to
walking
pull out
away
your
going to
gun,
his
man.
car shouldn't have been no problem. You
I know
feel me?
military got laws like they can't even shoot somebody
Man,
unless
like,
they
dog,
pose a threat,
listen,
bro.
bro.
Yeah, the military, you can't shoot unless fire has already been being
Listen, bro.
exchanged.
Police, if you do not feel no threat, then him walking to his car in that manner should have been no problem. Because if he was a threat or you felt any type of way, y'all would have detained him right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
So he had no type of way. Like you look at the video, it's like they were like, hey, get back here. They was like really like, hey, like
then he just
pity
gets
pan
shot,
around, bro. And then you just pull it and it's boom, 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 boom. What?
But I seen plenty of videos like this white dude.
fuck
This
outta
man
here.
did some old GTA shit. Like he went to his car, got hit with a taser, took the shit out, started beating on the cop ass, got in the cop car, drove in the cop, like the police backing up, like getting his ass beat. And it's just like, but what black dudes is like, I seen a black man with his hands in the air and they beating this man ass.
Yeah, like,
After they done told this man put his hands
Yeah, I
up
seen
and they
that.
still beat his
I
ass.
seen dude kick the man in the
Kick
back.
him
like,
in the
this man
back.
had hands up.
Like
Listen.
this shit be ridiculous. Then the protester dude, this man just bodying people with an AR-15,
I tweeted this shit today, dog.
and he telling the cops it's him, and the cops ain't doing shit. They
They're
just letting this man
literally
walk
scared of
up and
us,
down
bro.
the street.
They are scared of us, bro.
Shit
You
is
know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Real talk. Mo sent me this dude named Thomas Laguerre. I'm not sure if it's his name. He's from around here, from John.
He own Palmetto. It's like Palmetto cheeses or some shit like that. If you freaking with that brand, do not support that brand no more.
You know what I'm saying?
Do
Like
not support that man.
I went and just went to the comments and seeing people. Man, listen, bro, it is crazy. The average white people we see on a daily basis who have these thoughts, bro. You feel me? And I don't believe all white people are racist, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, like y'all cannot, y'all cannot get mad at us for having a fear of that because we do not know which ones are or not. Or, you know what I'm saying?
No facts.
And that's just crazy, bro. Like how dare, and then he tried to tell what he made. If you go to his Facebook post and then you go to the post he put after he posted the thing he said nobody can't take a joke. What? A joke, bro? About dog, this is the world, and man. Listen, November 4th, when election time come, bro, it's gonna get real wicked out here in these.
Man,
streets,
white people
dog.
do the shit that they do because they know we superior, man.
They're scared of us, bro.
They know that because you ain't gonna take. I mean, it's been going on for years, decades, centuries. Like it's a continuous, ongoing thing, dog.
Yeah.
Like, so I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, when it comes down to white people, if you ain't with us, you against us, dog.
But it's
I really ain't got no time for no justification for any type of acts. Like none of that shit. Like you either gonna get in line or you gonna get out the way. Like at the end of the day, you know, all these policies and laws put in place, they got to be changed, man. Because once again, these cops are giving another pass for I feared for my life.
But the thing about it is, I hate to say it, but even then, that shit's not gonna stop either, bro. This is, you know what I'm saying. This is
It's
embedded in a lot of DNA, dog.
No, it is.
You
It is.
reform that. Like,
You can't, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's why, and to
No, you can reform it. It's just boiled down to if you're gonna do it or not. Because, like you said, like if military have these laws in place and they're held accountable for that, them motherfuckers don't be shooting no guns because they know the consequences behind that. So if you're not putting no consequences on cops for shooting certain people, we talked about this episodes ago. Like you have to put shit in place.
I can't say that because there's been military people who have gone rogue and shot up and built military bases and things like that.
And what happens?
They die or they get killed. Yeah,
Exactly.
Exactly.
And cops are not. They know in their mind. That's what I'm saying. They know in their mind if they shoot somebody, they're gonna walk away scot free. If you have laws put in place for cops that, okay, if you go and you shoot somebody unarmed and they never pulls it, or they even shoot at you, that you're gonna do X amount of time, or you're gonna lose this and lose that, they're not gonna do that shit.
The reason why I say that is because I don't think it boils down to them thinking. I think once they are mad in that thought process when this whole situation is going down, all that's not really gonna matter because they already killed somebody. You feel me?
Right.
That's why I'm saying, like, legislation, like once if I'm wrestling a white guy, you know, so he's not about to be thinking about no legislation. If I get my job, he be like, fuck this nigga, I'm shooting his ass.
Yeah.
So how are we gonna? That's not gonna stop, bro. You feel me? It'll cut it, reduce it. But at the end of the day, bro, like to me, bro, I think that it starts to change with the youth, the young white kids now. You feel me? Like,
but shit,
because
this dude that shut up the protest, like,
I mean, yeah,
he ain't killed no black people, but he was like 17 years old.
I mean, yeah, I understand.
How many people he killed? Like 3?
Mm-hmm. Like
I literally watched this man like shoot somebody and just kept walking.
He shot 3 people. I think one of them died.
Yeah, he just chilling. He's chilling right now.
No, he wanted to run.
I think he's either the run.
He wanted to run, bro. I think he got caught, but he tried to flee. He tried to dip. For real. But honestly, like I said, like I think that the young white people that we be every day with and their kids and those kids gonna have to be the ones changed because I feel like the white people with the most radical views are starting to die out now. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like
they shouldn't even be. A lot of them boys be in Congress too, and you know they don't really have.
Afraid of that though.
That's what I'm saying. They don't have no timetable on how long they can serve, but presidents do. Like governors do. Them motherfuckers, they been in there since the 60s, 70s, 80s, and they still be holding those positions. That's why a lot of them, when no one get up there, be like, man, your time almost up anyway. So like you said, like it's gonna boil down to the new generation.
It's gonna have to, bro. Like. And
if their parents ain't already teach them that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if they have taught them to not do those things or do those things. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like for real talk, like, you know, like that's what's gonna really boil down to, because if they don't, then this is gonna be a continuing thing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I view it. Like I don't think like even
I think it'll cut down for sure though. I think a cop would have to think twice because he got a family to think about too. He ain't trying to lose his pension. He ain't trying to lose his job. I don't give a fuck.
I don't think they thinking about this when it's going down.
Dog, them boy be thinking about that shit, bro. I'm telling you. They don't have no consequences to look forward to is what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm just throwing out options. Yeah. Even if you hit them with jail time.
Like, listen, I just don't try. I just already look at them like, man.
Yeah,
listen.
like, yeah, of course, I'm with you on that. Like, but it's just like they don't see themselves being punished. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
They don't see that.
Yeah. It's just crazy.
It is, man. But RP, you know, and he didn't even die. You know,
he didn't die.
Yeah.
He's just paralyzed right now.
Yeah,
He's paralyzed now. So it's like, you know, even with that, it's like that's a constant reminder of what happened to him at the hands of the police.
See, but I seen people trying to put that man, the 17-year-old who shot all those people, like, you know, try to put him up like he, you know, like he's Jesus shit. Like a lot of people are saying, you know, like.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Like, that man shouldn't even been down there.
He crossed state lines.
No, listen, he shouldn't even been down there
like,
agitating or being like, come on, bro. Like,
the point
is, going
to
touch fire and expect not to get burned.
The thing is, though, how can you just walk around, people recording this shit? You got cops right there, and they don't even shoot this man.
Yeah,
they don't even shoot this man. Like, how did he even get to the attempt to flee? It's cops right there.
If that was a black man, he was getting
bodied.
Put it on the ground. Put your weapon on the ground. Weapon on the ground.
It wouldn't even have been that, Reggie. They would have just, at that point when people start getting shot, they shooting.
I mean, yeah.
But for this white dude to just shoot and still walk, we ain't even talking about running, walking. This man just walking shooting people.
Yeah.
And the cops is right there.
Yeah, they saw. I believe they, because he didn't walk too far to get to where he was. You know, it seemed like, yeah.
Y'all got guns on y'all. Y'all couldn't shoot this man.
He's an active shooter. Why isn't he being shot?
Exactly, active. Not a motherfucker with just with a gun. Active shooting.
Detained anything.
Nothing. And then people got the nerve to question what's going on out here, bro. Like,
you seen the video that like that same night, like they were going, like officers going, they were going around like giving them water bottles and, are you okay? You okay? Like, man, like, and that's the crazy thing about it too, which America they fail to realize. Like, if we was patrol our neighborhoods like that, it would been they would been bringing the National Guards in, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Or patrol around areas like that. Like that shit was not being going to be permitted, bro. They're gonna find a way to, because like I said, if you go back on the same dude that Thomas Laguerre dude page, like it was either him or somebody he did with, like I said, they posted. I don't know if y'all remember when they that guy got into with the dude downtown at the on the Battery or the over the flag, whatever. Mm-hmm. But the dude, he's out there. He had his I think he had an AR on him, but it didn't have no clip on it. So they I think that Thomas Laguerre dude, matter of fact, posted it. You go on his page too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I tell him to go on your page, nigga, because you crazy, man. Like I said, and he went out there and he basically posted the picture was like, you know what I'm saying, it was a problem with that dude holding his gun out there. Mm-hmm. How can y'all feel it's a problem with that? But just like you would say, like, that he can walk around with his AR-15 and you know what I'm saying?
Actively shoot people.
That's the view of the average white person. You feel me?
Yeah.
Is that if you see a nigga with a gun, he ain't protecting shit. He's a gangster. He's a hood. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they scared of us, bro.
Well, so they even had some white people on Twitter like verified to say, "Oh, I want him as my president." You see what I'm saying? Like, shit just be nasty.
When we have our guns, ain't no Second Amendment. But when they got their guns,
ain't none of that when we got ours. Hell no.
We don't get we don't get to explore our rights and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get looked at like we gangsters every single time, bro. And that goes back to even Black Panther days, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When it was us at them Congress buildings and shit like that, they immediately
armed the fuck up.
They immediately put things in place. They immediately did that.
Man, listen, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, bro. That's just crazy, man.
A lot of shit got to change within the laws, man. It's not even. It has to be changed, and if it don't get changed, and like I said, they still gonna have that same mindset. It's just a sense of comfortability for them that they have when they do this shit.
How long we been fighting this shit for, man?
I mean, yeah, but at the same time too, it's not like you can't try to put in the effort to change it in the laws. You see what I'm saying? Like, you have to try to change that shit. Like, it's just not something you just got to sit back and accept, because at the end of the day, they get to go home and sit, and I'm pretty sure, God forbid, something like that happened close to somebody close to you, you gonna try to get that shit changed.
Yeah, no, most definitely.
You gonna try to get it changed. So at the end of the day, it's like nobody can sit back and just accept the shit. Nobody's saying it's gonna get changed overnight, but you have to make some type of efforts to do it. Like, even with the Walter Scott situation, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to him. Like, people didn't even think he was gonna get 2 years in jail. You know what I'm saying? But he got time. So at the end of the day, you still gotta try to find ways to change it. You have to. It's not something you just lay back. You just can't lay back and accept that shit.
Thanks for camera phones.
Yeah.
Because both of them instances you just said, them cops would have got off.
Oh, for sure. Definitely Walter Scott situation. For sure.
Them cops would have got off, dog. And that just make you think how many times they done got off before. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, we know that.
We know that, but I feel like how come white America can't see this? How come America? How come y'all just can't see this? You feel me? Anybody who has anything to say about the, I'm not even saying Black Lives Matter, because, man, listen, I went to Urban Outfitters yesterday, and I seen a guy like where the fuck is the money from this shirt going to, bruh?
Democratic candidates.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bruh. Man, like, dog, like, I seen this shit front and center stage, dog. I'm like, where's this money going to? Where the hell is this money going to, dog?
It's nasty.
So I'm not even gonna say, like, I do believe in the Black Lives Matter, but I believe in the you know what I'm saying?
No, in the grand scheme.
In the grand scheme of it, you know what I'm saying? Not the organization, not none of that shit.
That movement has been hijacked.
But you know what I'm saying? Like them cops would have got away if it was for the cameras, man.
Black Lives Matter tees and Urban Outfitters. That's nasty, bro. Like
In African colors.
that's nasty. like the sheet, like
Like,
black,
no, like you know, like black, red, and green. You know what I'm
Damn,
saying? Like, and all color. You know what I'm saying?
that's
With
nasty.
fists.
That's nasty.
Real nasty, dog.
That's nasty.
Where the fuck does money going to, bro?
Wow. Gentrified BLM tees.
That's been going on though.
That's
Been
just
going on.
crazy.
They hijacked the whole movement from the jump.
From the jump. And now we are getting labeled as terrorists. If you like, you know what I'm saying? Off of that movement alone, bruh. You see how you see what the media is doing to this shit?
Yeah.
Like, dog, we are getting labeled at, you know, like black, or you black, like when the average black person, not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just looking at it like, we matter. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's like most of them Black Lives Matter people out there are young white kids doing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to hijack the movement, dog.
Hijack the movement.
That's why Umar say he don't be out there protesting because y'all be out there with them white people who done hijacked the shit.
And they out there doing the shit, and then we getting looked at like the, you know what I'm
They
saying?
spray painting BLM on buildings and all kind of shit and
Listen, bro. To all my people,
looting.
my people who, you know what I'm saying, who out there doing that shit, like I support y'all, you know what I'm saying, but I can't get down with that you know, that organization shit, man.
The organization itself is flawed. The message is
what
it should be, but the organization is flawed.
It's super
The
flawed.
Black Lives Matter organization is flawed.
And Antifa and black, like the man, come on, bro, like this is crazy, bro. I'm not too. What is Antifa? Y'all know what that is?
I haven't really done my proper due
I
diligence.
I remember you bringing it up before.
Yeah,
but
I haven't. I asked the people.
Every
if y'all
time you
know
see
about
any
it.
Black Lives Matter type shit, is Antifa connected with it from everything I've been reading. You know what I'm saying? Like everything I've been reading, and you know, like, and I'm not sure what Antifa, you know, directly means. Drew, you know? Have you heard of that?
I've heard of it. I haven't really even, you know, not to sound ignorant, I just haven't really cared to look into it. It's just like at this point, like you can kind of like just kind of scope where it's going, you know, where it's going at just from the association alone. You know what I'm saying?
man, this shit just wild. Then his father, like, I mean, when they was outside talking, his father was like, "Man, I don't trust no white people handling this case, like,
What
because
the
we
mama
all
say?
see." His mama disappointed me.
His mom, his dad, and the sister, they started off strong, and then it's like they recent statements is like, all right, like they kind of.
Yeah, I didn't really read the
They
same.
kind of
about
echoing the same
Kamala
sentiments as the
and
mom
Biden.
now. Like this man said he look at Joe Biden as his uncle and shit, and I'm like, bro, what? Like
He didn't say that, dog.
I swear to God, he said
Something about
that.
like auntie and uncle or some shit.
Yeah, he
There's
said
a lot of
Kamala.
fuck out of here today, man.
Yeah, like I'm just like, all right, man. The sister was like, she came out, you know, on her vibes, and then like she had another statement. Who else but Al Sharpton standing next to her in this complete 180. So I'm like,
You know how I feel about all that shit is? If you ain't got nothing good to say, to shut the fuck up.
yeah, of course.
Y'all ain't gotta say shit, man. Y'all ain't gotta say shit. Just shut the fuck up, bro. You can't pity pat on the shit, bro. Let's just shut the fuck up, bro. We don't need, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
just shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Like, Joe Biden's your uncle, bro.
yeah. That was a complete 180 from what you were saying, bro. Like
And Joe Biden giving that man some money under his table out that election
that's
money.
exactly what's happening.
Hey, man.
Exactly what's happening. Like,
Hey, man, if you don't vote for Joe Biden, you're not black.
and
That's what they say, innit?
That's your uncle, but you just said you didn't trust white people, and Joe Biden is one of the main architects of the system that got your son shot. So it's like, you know, like, come on, man, like, I can't rock with it, man.
And Mike, what I've been saying, my dog, no plan, dog.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, even I hope this man can eventually walk one day, because they say he paralyzed from the waist down, right?
I can agree,
So hopefully this man can walk one day. It's just like, it just seemed like every time like a black family gets up, and it just seemed like they push the mission 10 steps back when they get up there and they talk, man. Like his mama just like
immediately disappointed.
because it's like it gives white people the sense of comfortability again.
That's religion, man.
You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, what makes you think that you're better than somebody else because you're black? My makeup?
That's religion, man.
I mean, it's just a fact. Like,
Telling you.
I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's like scientifically proven. Like, why is it that when we mix with any other race, we're the dominant trait?
Yeah.
It just is what it is. Like, And then you talking about some old, that's that old don't see no color shit bullshit that a lot of black people been taught since they've been young.
Man, it's religion, Mike. We've been taught,
I mean, we know that.
You know what I'm saying?
But I really don't want to.
I don't go there.
I don't want to go there.
Yeah,
Like
man.
I could dissect that shit all day. But
All day,
I mean,
bro.
it is what it is. But this shit just trash, man. Like if you gonna be on that type time, like you hurting justice for your son in a sense. That's all you doing, really.
Yeah. Joe Biden, you know, Joe Biden's just one of the
Joe
presidents.
Biden and Kamala, they eating that shit up.
That's why they ain't really tripping about what's going
That's
on.
like when Chadwick Boseman died. All them white people took his last post
This
with
was his
Kamala Harris and
last
ran
post.
with that shit.
And it's like
She don't give a fuck about
she
that
don't give a
nigga.
fuck about that man. Like she just had an interview and she was asked specifically about black men, and she immediately just put us with everybody else. And it's like, you know,
What she said?
she just was like, you know, I'm not just going to say black men, but all men want to be put in positions where they take care of their family. Well, that black man didn't ask you that. He asked you, how do y'all cherish the black male vote? He didn't ask you anything about everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, to constantly see her do that just let me know what time it is. Like, she don't really fuck with us. But I've been knew this, but it's like, you know, for some reason, you know, a lot of people don't see this, but you know, it is what it is. Everybody learn at their own pace.
Hey man, November 4th, dog.
Yeah. All right, like I said, I already know I'm getting Lindsey Graham up out of here come November. For sure. He going. He getting out of here. No. I probably out of all the elections, I'll be probably paying the most attention to this one. 2016, I really didn't pay too much attention to, even though I did vote. But other than like this one right here, like I ain't even gonna work that day probably, to be honest with you.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna be at the house watching these polls for sure. Especially with all this bullshit going on with trying to suppress votes and all kind of shit.
Yeah,
So
listen, the day we wake up and whatever happens, dog, the next day we wake up, bro. It's
you gonna find out that night.
yeah, but I'm saying, but like once everybody sleep, like, and just like whatever happens, bro, like, it's gonna be a big shift, bro.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Cause they ain't gonna take it lightly.
No, they gonna be out there for sure.
They gonna be out there, bro.
I just
Who you voting for?
I haven't really decided yet, man. To be honest with you, I know it ain't gonna be Trump. I know it ain't gonna be
So
Trump.
then, are you voting for Joe Biden?
I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided. I'm on the fence with that one.
So how do you feel anyway about anybody not voting for? You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't care. I don't care about who vote for who. If I ask you your reasons and it's some bullshit, then I'm be like, all right, bro, you on some bullshit. Like if you can't give me no concrete reasons on why you voting for said person, then my whole thing is okay. Then you bullshitting around then, because there's a lot of people who just want to roll with Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. Well, just off the fact that she's a black woman, that's one. You got a bunch of AKAs voting for her just because of the fact that she's an AKA. Like these ain't concrete reasons why you fucking with this person.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like what's
It's to a point now where they got it so buttered up. They don't even got to talk about policy. Neither one of them has talked about a policy.
No,
You know what I'm saying? At
All they do
all.
is tweet
they
each other.
cruising.
They
All
just
do is
cruising.
super cruising.
They
bro.
cruising through this shit.
Real talk, like
Nobody has applied pressure on them to speak out on some real shit.
Cruising, bro.
Like that dude that asked her like specifically about black men, I think that's like the only question where it was like a real challenge within the media, and it's just like
I feel like this is the social media election right here, dog. Like you got Joe Biden tweeting. I see Joe Biden.
He laughing through all this shit. He ain't really got no pressure put on him.
You know why?
Because he got the
You don't vote for black people. You don't vote for
Yeah.
black. He ain't black enough, man. He know he got the black vote locked up. He know that.
It's a lot of black people fucking with Joe Biden.
but it's not.
But the black vote to me ain't really like on a grand scale. It really don't hold that much weight because we're outnumbered
It do
significantly.
Hillary cleaned up on the election last time, bro. She cleaned up on on majority votes. You know what I'm saying? It just like in certain states the electoral college and all that.
Yeah, mainly because of white women.
Yeah.
White women make up most of the population, bruh. Women in general outnumber men, so then you got to think about white women.
Yeah.
You think white women wasn't gonna vote for Hillary Clinton? Like, so at the end of the day,
a lot of white women not fucking with Hillary.
A lot of white women did not vote.
They did not fuck with Hillary.
Yeah, but a lot of them did.
Yeah, a lot of them did though. But a lot of
You got to boil down to the at the end of the
a lot of
day.
white women voted Trump.
a lot at the end of the day, when you go back and you look at this shit, when you break down these numbers, we really gonna see who voted for who, because they're gonna be out there for sure. But a lot of people think that the black vote is just gonna be the end all say all, and it don't be. All black people can vote for Biden. He can still lose. I mean, it's a possibility. Obama, look how Obama won. You think Obama won because all black people voted for him? No, he convinced a lot of white people to fuck with him.
Yeah, he did. He surely did.
That's we talking back-to-back terms. So it ain't just.
But we showed off for him too, though.
We did, but we don't hold them when it comes to the number aspect, because we don't make up like 13%. It might be less than that. 13% of the population. And I think Hispanics might outnumber us now.
But if we do vote, like if we get a way more bigger turnout in swing states, that's where.
That's because it be the black celebrities. That's why I be trying to tell people it be the black celebrities be swaying motherfuckers, dog. It be the athletes. It be the rappers. Look at Cardi B, bruh. You got Cardi B doing an interview with Joe Biden, and they got nothing accomplished.
With Bernie Sanders.
Huh?
Is Joe Biden or Bernie Sanders?
She interviewed both of them.
She interviewed both of them.
She did both of them.
But her most recent one was with Joe Biden.
This Joe Biden one is just like, bro, like what did they really talk about?
Nothing.
You know
Nothing got accomplished, man. That shit is just.
So it's like
Malcolm X said, man. Like when you look at white people, what white comedians be put on the front line for politics? What athletes? They be putting black comedians, athletes.
Yeah, that's a good.
They be putting them on the front line for this shit.
Yeah, you don't really see
Malcolm.
too much.
Malcolm was saying that 40, 50 years ago.
We talking about like 1963, 64.
Really
It's always be the athletes you put on front line or rappers put on front line for these politicians. Like, no, that's why we have people in that certain positions to do this shit. We need more Umar Johnsons, bro. That's what we need.
We need more Umar Johnsons. We need more Khalid Muhammad's. May he rest in peace. You know, we need niggas like that.
We need niggas like that to be speaking out on behalf of the black people.
Man. Like, we don't need, like, you know, people like Terry Crews or even LeBron James. Like, he means well, but like he's overall like
LeBron James
his political views been bought out.
He been put in that position.
Yeah, he's been put in that position. So it's just
he's been put in, like,
you know, people like, you know, it's just nah, man.
Hey, man.
When you have an athlete who, you know, influences a lot of kids and they see his political views, it's like that's more of an influence. You see what I'm saying? Like, but it's just like, I'm not surprised. I mean, he held a rally for Hillary Clinton, so it's just like, but you have people like Colin Kaepernick, an athlete who encouraged people. And he didn't even really say encourage people not to vote. All he said was, I'm not voting for Hillary or Donald Trump. Then you got people saying, oh, he encouraging people not to vote. Like, nah, the man just say he's not rocking with either party.
I don't feel no type of ways you vote or not.
I don't.
Why do you get mad at you for not voting? You know what I'm saying? Like, whoever, if you not voting or you're voting, that's you.
Nah, I ain't mad at nobody who don't vote neither.
That's you, man.
But if you want some bullshit when it comes to voting for a certain motherfucker, I'm gonna ask you. Why you voting for this particular person if you know they background is flawed.
So why are you voting for Biden? Why would you vote for Biden and come out? What policies do you fuck with what they got?
It's not so much their policies. Like, even with me, like, I don't even feel a reason to necessarily vote for them neither, because the basis would be just to get Trump out of here.
Okay.
Yeah, and that ain't really like a strong concrete reason.
That's selling your soul, man.
No, not necessarily. No, hell no. With me, no.
Okay.
No, because I don't align myself with all of their views. You see what I'm saying?
I just ask. I'm truly just asking questions.
Because for me, it would be strictly just to get that motherfucker out of there.
Yeah, but you like, what, you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't really.
I mean, but Republicans, but I'm saying, though, Republicans overall, they really don't.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Democrats, they don't really fuck with us, but at the end of the day, it's just
we need
like,
to get the House back. The Democrats.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're gonna be more, black people are gonna be more self-serve under that party than the Republican Party. Republican Party ain't 100% ain't fucking with black people, period. So that's why I be asking people when they be talking all this shit about Trump he did for black people, and I be asking, okay, like, what did he do? What specifically did he do for black people? And they can never answer. Mm-hmm. He didn't do shit. The more we talking about, oh, the economy. No, the economy was only on the rise when he came in. And now this shit is back on the downfall because he didn't prepare for the pandemic like how he was supposed to. Then when we talked about even with the free zones, Well, the opportunity, not free zone, opportunity zones. He didn't do shit with that. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's just like everybody want to. I know it's a lot of people want to shit on the Democratic Party, but what had the Republican Party done for black people? And they could never answer. So when I be seeing black people be going up for like MAGA and all that shit, I ask her, just like, what has he done?
Yeah.
What specifically has he done? He hasn't done nothing. He's put on a performance for y'all to make it seem like he's done shit. But factual on paper, he's done nothing. It's been worse.
I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat. I don't care.
I don't care because everybody have their own reasons.
Exactly.
If you're a rich person, you're gonna vote Republican.
Exactly.
Because they're gonna look out for you more so on the taxes side of it.
Man. I mean, I guess at the same time, man.
There's no reason why the middle class should be held served on paying the most taxes, bro. Technically, we're looked at as the middle class. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason for that. They, even with job opportunities, like that shit has. Trump talking about all these jobs that he's put in place. Haven't seen it. What more jobs have you created? Then even with the pandemic, you can't even get another 1,200 from this man.
Oh, they on vacation.
Yeah,
they supposed to make that decision on vacation right now.
That's what we need to vote at. If you know what I'm saying, like, if you feel like,
but Andrew Yang told niggas about this shit, but motherfucker, he didn't even get to the fucking He didn't make it the primaries.
He didn't make it past the second debate.
Anytime he had a debate, this man wasn't getting no true time to talk his shit.
If he started doing things right now, I think he has a chance next election. You know what I'm saying? Like,
probably could.
People, start being more. Because to me, he just came out of nowhere. I'm not, I didn't really look into a lot of things.
It did seem like that too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if he was in, doing more, more run and press run, and trying to be out here.
I mean, not necessarily like he made the deadline like everybody else, but he's a new guy. You know what I'm saying?
Now would be the time for him to start doing a lot more grassroots work, like.
The UBI, even with his UBIs and like people was talking shit about that, but it's like, okay, but y'all asking for 1,200 now. Y'all asking for that, but this man was trying to give y'all that every month. So now you look at it, it's like, oh, okay, we in a shit storm. Even with job opportunities, like, hey man, this shit just nasty. Even with technology booming and jobs getting cut. Like, how do you balance that out? He talked about that too.
He was talking about that and how automation is going to come around, and here we are. Like, a lot of these companies starting to see especially with their workload being mostly from home now. It's like, well, shit.
Ain't no reason to hire y'all.
If y'all can work from home and I can cut down on that and still save money, what do I need y'all to come in for?
That's why I said this corona shit is going to change. This is a swing point in the world history, bro. Real tough. For sure. It's a swing point. Like, just because the point y'all just made about,
and the fact that it's a new decade,
we're not gonna need. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna need these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you slowly paying attention, they just slowly ushering like little robots into these. You
got Elon Musk trying to drive self-driving trucks.
Man, this nigga got the little Neuralink thing to be like an implant in your head that basically you can like.
Yeah, I heard about that shit too,
bro. They put a little implant in a pig head and they was able to like to find everything his brain was thinking basically.
Bro, if you get trucks to self-drive, bro, you know how many jobs that's gonna affect? Like, even with truck drivers to just deliver shit.
Yeah, all that's slowly about to come to a halt very soon, bro. Like, this is the future, bro.
Like, the only jobs that probably would maintain is like FedEx and UPS shit, because you actually have to have people take the packages out the truck and like put them to. But even if you come up with some shit like
technology comes new easier ways to deliver those packages. You know what I'm saying? So
with drones,
they might have like to a point where like they have like special boxes point right outside instead of mailboxes. Like, you getting packages, so with the chicken little truck can just come in and push the box into your box, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. Yeah, you never know.
You feel me? To where,
but like, you have certain trucks that just drive from like a factory to another factory. Yeah. Like, on some shit like that, it would be no need for a person.
No need.
Because once they get to the destination, they're going to have people there to just unload or do whatever they need to do. So
all that's coming, bro. Shit, they can make train lines like that now. Like, where, automatic train lines, put all freight on the train. You know what I'm saying? Have like.
But they've been doing that with trains. So all they need people there to do is just maintain, basically. But like with truck driving, like, automation is going to be. I definitely going to say over the next 5 years, you're going to really see that shit ramp up.
Yeah.
And it's just like more people going to be out of job. More people going to be out of work.
Bro. This is the future, bro.
But your government can't even give you another stimulus package. year almost over too. Like, when was the first one? May, April, May.
That's
Yeah,
because
it's September now.
Because the Senate, if I'm not mistaken, the Senate passed it, which is ran by the Democrats, but it has to go to the House to get passed. You know what I'm saying? And the Republicans run the House.
They control that. Yeah.
So they not signing off on anything because I believe, from like I said, which I believe, like Nancy Pelosi and all of them, they drew out a plan, which would award like $3 trillion.
Shit, she had to beg them to push the first one.
Yeah, but they had no choice at that point. So they definitely I think they're looking at it like, we about to be able to handle this shit now to control us. This, you know, so we're not about to get these.
Yeah, because them boys said we supposed to get one in August. August over.
I think they're trying to wait till they get a vaccine. You feel me? They're trying to hold out so they don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I think they're trying to do.
Yeah, man. Like I said, it's nasty with this political game. Even more so now with this coronavirus.
$3 trillion though, bro. We can't get our our money.
That ain't money though. Like, that's the thing. Like, people be talking about like this country can't afford nothing. It's like there's nothing that this country can't afford. There's nothing that they can't afford.
Not when you just printing money.
Yeah, like debt ain't shit. You always gonna be in debt. That ain't nothing. Y'all can afford to pay for anything. You do it for anything else. You do it for when you need to go to war. You cut the check easily for that. But you can't cut the check when people are dying out here. That's not even talking about people who get the coronavirus and they hospital bills, medical bills. Most people don't even want to go because they know they ain't got no health insurance.
Can't be out of work.
And they can't be out of work.
Can't miss it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, they have a job and they can't. Like,
most people I know, when they get jobs, they don't even care about the pay. They care about their benefits. They want to know what type of benefits they getting on the job. If I get sick, is my insurance going to be able to cover X amount of dollars?
Wicked, man.
Yeah. So if you get a coronavirus, imagine like, God forbid, you get a coronavirus and you ain't got no health insurance. You shit out of luck.
But even at the end of the day with that, bro, all they're going to do is tell you go home and quarantine for 14 days. And if you feel bad, come in. And at that point,
at that point, they had to. They can't deny you.
Exactly.
But your payout is going to be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like my uncle, when he had it, he told me his hospital bill was like $700K. This is before rehab.
Holy shit.
Because he was in the hospital for like almost a month.
700, that's a milli.
Yeah. Insurance took care of it, but at the same time, too, a lot of people don't have those insurance benefits. You see what I'm saying? But insurance companies, at the end of the day, they should be taking this shit on the chin anyway, because shit like this don't happen.
700,
yeah,
bro, to fight the corona.
Mm-hmm. And it was like $6K a day just to be on the ventilator.
All crazy stuff. My homeboy Bubba Morris, they called the hospital. He's going to scheduled to go to get his corona virus test, whatever. They called him and told him he was positive. He never took the test. They called this man and told him he was positive for coronavirus. He never took the test.
This shit is nasty out here.
Call this man and told him
I was interested to see how they was going to do my test because I went and got tested and I was interested. It took about 7 days for them to bring my test back. And it came back negative. But I was interested to see how they was going to like really handle that shit because I hear be some bullshit going on with this testing.
I believe so.
Then most people when they die, they don't even be putting their proper death on their death certificate. They just say, "Oh, he died from COVID-19."
Yep.
And then winter about to roll back around, fall about to roll back around. So that's when flu season gonna ramp up. On top of that,
it's wicked.
Most people probably not even dying from coronavirus. They probably dying from the flu. Cause flu kill a lot of people every year.
Yeah, man. Listen, I don't hear people talk about they getting the common cold no more, bruh.
People think when they start coughing and shit, they got corona. Yeah. Yeah.
I never like, damn, bro. I even like. Since the corona, I don't even hear people say they even got the common cold. Like people,
and you could just have the common cold.
People still get colds now. You know what I'm saying? Why? I haven't heard nobody say, "Oh, damn, I'm sick. I got the cold." It's strictly corona now.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that crazy? Nobody even like. Ain't that crazy, bro? Like I don't hear shit about the common cold. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like I got allergies. It is all like, it's strictly corona, bro.
I know for me for sure if it's with me, it's definitely allergies because my sinus cavity was fucked up from a car accident I had years back. So. But if I know I have something, if I'm feeling like, if I'm checked out, like with me, I don't get sick like that. But on top of that, it's just like, if I'm feeling real bad, it would have to be that.
I feel you.
But if I got like a little cough or a little, I'm not going to freak out.
I'm a little superstitious when I talk about that myself. But I feel you, bro.
I mean, with the coronavirus going around, people gonna automatically think they got it if they start coughing or they feel bad or some shit like that.
Exactly, bro.
But if I'm like checked out, like flu-like symptoms, then I would assume so. But other than that, no, I ain't really about to be going crazy over no shit like that.
Yeah.
Like the last time I really been sick it's been a while. I remember like early 2018, I had a real bad cough. Like real bad. I'm like, I couldn't even sleep. I had a bad cough, and then that shit went away. But people say if you got a real bad cough now,
You got a corona.
it could be that. So who's to say I probably ain't had that shit then? You just never know. So people are automatically gonna be paranoid thinking they got the shit.
I had several people who, I know several people who I know got it. Most people say that they get the lack of taste and can't smell.
Yeah, two of my boys say they had it. They said they lost their sense of taste.
And for like close to a month, you know what I'm saying? They, the people, everybody, for the most people I know, like I said, my homeboys, they had the symptoms too, but their test came back negative.
Uh-huh.
Ain't that crazy? Like couldn't taste, my homeboy couldn't taste, couldn't smell, coughing down bad, and his test came back negative, and he been straight after like 2 days.
I mean, but that's a symptom too when you got the flu though. You can lose your sense of taste if you had the like just the regular flu.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. This shit just. Yeah, I'm ready for November, man. That's all I can say. mainly for the state because it's a few motherfuckers I'm getting up out of here.
Lindsey
that
Graham
shit
gotta
roll
go.
around.
Lindsey Graham gotta go, man. Lindsey Graham gotta get the fuck on, man.
When that time come, it's gonna be
Graham cracker, man.
yeah, for sure.
The graham cracker.
Yeah, man. So let's talk about this NBA shit, man. Of course, we all know the Bucks. Stopped play what was that, Thursday? They had a game. They game 5 versus the Magic. They stopped to get in contact with the officials in Wisconsin for Jacob Blake. So they decided not to play until they saw some justice within that. So how do you feel about that?
All right, so like this whole like NBA shit, man, it ain't sit well with me, man. Like to me, like I feel like the only people who seem just in this is the Bucks because it's like it just seems more organic to me. I feel like with a lot of what's been being reported, like in these meetings, and a lot of the actions that have happened before and like during this time is just it's been it seems kind of fabricated, like for these other teams to really feel a way because they weren't informed. I get it, like y'all kind of want to be on the same plan, but it's like for the actions that came about after that, it seemed kind of fake to me because it's like, all right, the Bucks and Giannis, them boys, they got the actual attorney general, somebody who's actually in position to, make calls and do shit on the phone. Like they got a actual, So it's hard for me to really respect niggas involving Barack Obama in this at all. You know what I'm saying?
Who do you think made that call?
I mean, from what I've been seeing, like even Michael Jordan had a hand in all of this and all. So it's like, I'm just looking at everybody like, yo, like what is this? You know what I'm saying? For all us, niggas could have just not did anything and just continued to play. You know what I'm saying? Like
they had that, like I would tell me and Mike were talking about, man. I feel like they had their chance, dog. With Kyrie, they didn't have to come there. They didn't have to come play at the bubble, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And then it's like for everything is like even now it's like LeBron is looked at as like the whole leader of this shit, but that wasn't how this shit went down at all.
I told Mike the same thing,
like
bro.
It's like that's not how this shit even came to.
They gonna make him Bron like he the hero.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's kind of funny. Like
You think he made it about himself?
In a way, it kind of looked like it's some narcissistic shit going on. Like
he's so like, just like I said, if
like it's ironic that and the intent is good intent, but like the manner in which is carried out is you gotta look at this shit kind of crazy. Like the more than a vote shit to implement all of these teams making their arenas safe voting practices. I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, but to kind of like hijack with the Bucks moment in a real action that they did. We talk about actionable items all the time. Like these niggas, they sat out and got their attorney general for Milwaukee. They actually was, directly speaking to this man due to them pulling
or forcing their owner to get in contact with him.
Forcing their owner from directly withdrawing their talents. You feel what I'm saying? And then for all of a sudden, like, I'm hearing in these meetings, it's like, because I'm not even just going to play everything on LeBron, but it's like it was like a lot of players, speaking against the Bucks, and I'm like, bro, like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, a
lot of them feel like, no, go ahead, finish your point.
No, and then it's like, I'm seeing it's like, people looking at the whole Jordan, like, involving himself as a big homie call, but it's like, that's easily, their intent from what they've done, leading up to all this shit is cool, but it's like, when that shit mattered back when Rodney King was getting beat on and Craig Hodges was asking people, he was asking the two top stars, and they quickly shoot him away. So it's like, you kind of got to look all this shit sideways. Like, why is Michael Jordan stepping in with Obama to... Y'all get what I'm going at? Like, it's just...
I definitely get what you're going
like, it's just all weird looking to me, man. And it's just... Like you said, like, it's... I feel like a vital chance was kind of lost. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you felt like they should have canceled the season?
If niggas felt like that, then they should have championed Kyrie when he said this in March and April. They should have championed him when he was on that type of time then, because this is exactly what they saying is just y'all didn't like who was saying it for whatever media narratives y'all wanted to anchor on to him.
They haven't even been in the bubble a month.
It hasn't even been a month. If Brown was on that shit, on that shit where he like, man, fuck this shit, I wasn't starting the season. NBA season's going to start, bro.
Bro, I tweeted the other day.
Even Pat Beverly said, he was like, well, LeBron want to play, so we're going to play.
Exactly.
He said that months ago.
I said that a few days ago. I didn't believe for 1 second this nigga was trying to cancel the season, bro. Not one time. So, like, it's just like with him, man, he's not no revolutionist, dog, and people be trying to paint him out to be one, and it's just like he's not that.
The signs have been there.
He's not really educated on shit that he be talking about, because for one, you champion Kamala Harris, but obviously you don't know. I mean, based off her policies and her past practices, my nigga, she don't fuck with you. So like, you reading Malcolm X and you posting pictures of Malcolm X and in the book. You barely cracked open the book. It's just like, is this shit all for show? Like,
and it's just how ironic how all this happens leading up to a sit out. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I watched Russell Westbrook interview last night, and the report asked him, well, y'all boycotted, and Russell Westbrook was like, nah, it wasn't a boycott. Use another word. It wasn't a boycott. It
was a strike, if anything.
And he was just like, at the end of the day, we still trying to, we still believe in, speaking out and using our platforms to help, change things at the end of the day. Like, to me, like, I didn't buy it, to be honest with you. I wasn't against it. I just didn't buy. Like, to me, the intent wasn't, it didn't seem genuine to me, because, for one, is the mistake is moving off of emotion and only off of emotion. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with having emotion within it, but you can't do everything off of emotion. Now, if certain players felt some type of way because the Bucks didn't give them a heads up, that's them. Like, they felt like that. Some people feel like a plan should have been put in place.
I think it was a plan.
I wouldn't argue that.
That's cool too, but if you want to bring attention to this shit, most of the time you don't even have a plan. No, you surprise people. You just be like, oh shit, well they ain't playing. Yeah, this shit is serious.
Yeah, I supported what it.
But to move forward, it's just like, okay, what's the plan? Because if that's the case, are y'all not going to play basketball 2021? Are you not going to play 2022? Are you not going to play 2023 every time this shit happens?
You can't lead a revolution being broke, bro.
Jaylen Brown said the other day, last week, he said he wanted to go protest. But then he asked Friday, okay, if we leave, what's the plan? Well, my nigga, you just say you want to go protest. Now you asking for a plan. Like, if you're going to protest, you should have a plan put in place.
He also said the Bucks weren't wrong in how they conducted themselves neither.
He did say that some people, like I said, some players feel different about it.
Yeah,
so,
like, it's just a lot. It's a lot of, like, you can tell it's clearly two sides in that bubble, bro. It's a clear line. Who's with the shit? Who's with the shit to a certain extent?
My thing is, ain't no beef and still playing though. That's the way I looked at it. Like, it wasn't no problem in still playing. Y'all already went down there. You already went down there. So what would have been the loss in it if they would have kept playing? Some people were disappointed because they kept playing.
I feel like they gotta keep playing financially, bro. That's how I look at it. I feel like it's more financial, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because
niggas got families.
Niggas got families. Niggas got families, bro. Like,
niggas gonna think about their family first in this situation.
You can't like, you know, especially if you feeding a whole bunch of people off of this shit. That's probably a lot of the average NBA players, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if they don't play, like, basically, I feel like we won't be hurting nobody else but ourselves if we didn't, you know, in that situation, bro.
If they would have stopped?
Yeah, if they would have stopped.
I would have been interested to see what these niggas would have did if they would have stopped playing.
Exactly,
because y'all would have went home.
I don't think they would have nothing.
Niggas getting on 2K later on in the night. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, how serious are you taking this shit?
The whole Lakers starting five was in my part.
I'm a Lakers fan, but I was fucking dumb. Y'all should have did.
So when y'all talk for about 2 hours and then went and dropped on 2K?
Exactly. Bro. They could have went on live.
You should have been up all night if that's the case, talking about some real shit.
Yeah,
not getting on the plane on 2K.
Yeah.
Cause that, to me, that says, okay, y'all just did the shit because of the spirit of the moment. It felt good. It felt good to do it in the moment.
If that's the case, so y'all just keeping what y'all discussed in the bubble, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm looking at all this shit different. Like, it's
they ain't got no plan, bro. I've been telling that shit all week. I'm like, man, like, they just didn't have no plan, bro. And it kind of make us look stupid. It makes us look unorganized. You know what I'm saying? Like we were baffling again. Now again, last week it was black man versus black woman. Now it's you know what I'm saying? Like, these blacks we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, we always again, like, find a way to be against. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta be organized. We gotta have a plan, like a plan to execute, bro. That's how I look at it, bro.
I saw NBA getting flack for that shit. I mean, WNBA still choosing to play, right?
NBA getting flack though. Oh, for boys,
for still playing.
For still playing. No, bro. That's stupid as hell. How can y'all be mad for these people to support their family? Y'all gonna quit y'all fucking job? Or y'all gonna quit
I seen a lot of that too. I seen a lot of that too.
And I see somebody be like, oh no, I'm not gonna quit my job because you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not an NBA player or whatever. Like, bro, like, or I'm not gonna hurt their pocket. Yes, you will. If every black person who feels these type of way, or they replaceable, like, if y'all quit y'all job, like, y'all not helping them get no money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think a lot of people just be moving. Like I said, a lot of people move off. They be talking. They move off emotion because it's just like, I mean, you right, because if you go and you quit your job, you still gonna have bills to pay. That's just being stupid at that point. That ain't really taking a stand. That's just being stupid.
For y'all, cause just like you were saying earlier, how we Christian these athletes and as like, you know, like,
yeah, they not them guys.
Exactly, but
they not them guys.
Expect them to quit what they do, just like how we get up and go to work. Like, y'all expect them to quit what they do just because they are those people. That's stupid. How can y'all? You know what I'm saying?
And in saying that, is like, you know, I'm not the type to just be like, I'm not gonna tell them to shut up and dribble, but if y'all gonna insert yourself in the shit, like, you
educate yourself.
Educate yourself.
That just be my main point.
That's bare minimum. That's just bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? Like, educate yourself and actually move. Like, you know, what a purpose with this shit. Like, a plan. Like how you said. Like, you know, like, and again, like, you know, it is hard to do that because with this type of things, like, it is emotion based. It is emotion fueled, but. Like, I don't know, man. It's just I feel like niggas is missing vital shots, man.
The average person who watches the NBA is who, bro?
It's us.
Outside of us.
Shit, I would assume teenage white boys
and middle age, like, you know, like young, like white boys around age and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I was saying, bro, what I was saying with the youth, like, these white kids gonna have to see these jerseys. Y'all, they need to put these jerseys in the stores, NBA in the stores, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Black Lives Matters and all that.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because
I'm surprised that didn't happen.
It's gonna bring up questions within their household. You feel me?
Why is this on here?
Why is this on here? You know what I'm saying? Why is this on here? If not even in their household, within, you know what I'm saying, within themselves, like,
even in school.
Even in
school,
school,
it might bring up questions in school. You know, I mean, because at the end of the day, the most popular players are black at the end of the day.
Exactly,
you see what I'm saying? Like, they trying to make Luka Doncic.
It's all the black players and then Luka
But it's
Doncic.
like your favorite, the average white boy, favorite player from like 8 to 20 is a black man.
Exactly.
It's either LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard,
Curry,
Kevin Durant, Steph Curry.
It's the Russell Westbrook.
Russ Harden.
And if they don't see these people on the basketball screens, the message is, you know what I'm saying?
They're gonna have to understand why they not on the screen.
Yeah, they're gonna have to
So
understand.
like I said, I wasn't mad at the initial thing. Like I supported it, but it's just like
But the movement
at the
get
end of
lost,
it,
though.
going past that. After we do that, okay, what are we gonna do next now? And it just seemed like with that whole shit, it was just like they was niggas walking out of meetings and people saying that, oh well, we already made sacrifices to come here, we might as well finish it out, which I agree too, because if they would have shut that shit down, ain't no coming back. You wasn't coming back because then you got to do the whole quarantine thing again. You got to test again. You got to screen everybody. So it's just like I felt like you could do both if you decided. And that's not the shit on them for going against Kyrie, because they said, nah, we can go down there and we can do both.
Yeah, do both.
So do both.
They still can.
You see what I'm saying? So if you gonna do that, just do one. You just can't.
My thing is, if you're going,
you was going against him and you gonna do that, well then you should apologize for that man.
Exactly. That's my whole thing. Like with the whole thing, because y'all, like they chastise him even in the media. Like I still haven't forgiven Woj for labeling him like a disruptor and all this other shit. And it's like, bro, like you can't say this man disrupted shit and then a couple months later y'all praising niggas for disrupting gameplay. It's the same shit.
But no, a lot of NBA players ain't come up to Kyrie defense either.
No, they didn't. That's what I'm saying.
Now they doing that shit. Like
the only one really was Dwight Howard.
Yeah, Dwight
That
be
was
on
it.
that shit. Though.
Enjoy
That
it, but
was it.
but even then they decided to come back down and play too. But then I was like, I'm telling you, dog, if them boys would have left, we would have been here saying today, reading reports about how players said, "Oh, we should have stayed." I'm telling you, Trevor Reason wanted to come back, but the NBA told him no. Why? Because you made your decision. You can't come back and join your team now. You can't do it.
But why he can't come back though?
Because when they put in place before they decided to come, they said if you decide to opt out, you cannot have the opportunity to come back.
Opt out contractually.
Yeah, he opt out. So you can't once you decide not to, you opt out. You can't. That's why Avery Bradley and them boys can't come back. It's different between a player like Gordon Hayward leaving, or if you got a family matter, then you coming back.
Rondo just came back.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, but if you got a family matter, you already decided the bubble, you could come back. But if you already decided that you wasn't coming, you can't come back. And I'm telling you, we would have been sitting here today reading reports about how players said, man, we should have stayed in the bubble. If they would have decided to go out and protest and do this, that, and the third. I'm telling you, that would have been the thing. Niggas would have wanted to come back and play. And I see the pluses on both sides. I see the benefits of them not playing.
Yeah.
I see the benefits of them still playing.
Yeah, most def.
The whole shit was just handled nasty, in my opinion, after the fact. Not the actual acting
like
themselves. Like, the whole shit was just handled nasty at the end of the day. And then some people have the right to feel like the NBA really ain't on that shit, because people love to champion the NBA as this, like, the quote-unquote the league that's, like, letting them do that. But to me, it's just like all of them shit have a bottom line at the end of the day.
No, honestly, I can't.
On the outside looking in, it's just like, I mean, they all want to get money at the end of the day.
Yeah, but I don't see no NFL owners doing what the Milwaukee Bucks owners would have did. Well, I can't say that. Who are NFL owners? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I haven't seen.
And like the 76ers owner and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I haven't seen that.
Like you know what I'm saying?
If anything, we hear more about Jerry Jones and how he's trying to
and
conform.
the commissioner and
He's
shit.
trying to
Like,
conform.
He's trying to have fans in his fucking
Yeah,
stadium.
he's trying to conform. He's trying to conform the players to how they
protest.
Yeah, how they protest.
NBA is that league, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they've been more progressive than any other league.
but they always stand behind their players, bro. There's never been no instance to where they have never, like, besides the Donald Sterling thing, like those teams, they stand behind their players, bro. Like the NBA, they released like statements saying that we stand behind our players, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't have to do that.
The only one I can say, and I ain't saying this because I'm a homer, but is really David Tepper. Because David Tepper brought back Eric Reed, and he said, I support this man in his protest. I don't care nothing about his protest. He could choose how he protests, and we're going to stand behind him. Other than that, ain't really been too many other owners. David Tepper said, I think before the season, that he's going to donate to youth programs around Charlotte, along with Shaq Thompson. I think him and Shaq Thompson put that initiative in place. So, but like as the majority of owners, nah, I can't say. Steve Ballmer, he's always vocal for the Clippers. He's pretty much always vocal.
Know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like the NBA, is that league.
But you got to think, look at all the owners. Who are they?
They white.
Most of them was born in the 40s.
Yeah, they was born in the
NFL play.
Both. Mike is the only black owner.
Yeah.
out of both leagues, if I'm not mistaken. He's the only black owner, but I would say the NBA have more owners who are like more hands on when it comes to social issues.
I just want us to have,
and that goes on to Adam Silver, but you got the commissioner ain't nothing but a voice for the owners, because the owners put the commissioner in place. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, when you look at Roger Goodell just be speaking for the owners.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that goes to show how the owners, at the end of the day, they really moving.
I know at the end of the day, when it come down to Roger Goodell and the meetings with them owners, I know he in that room getting smacked around.
Yeah, because that's who they put in place. See, Adam Silver, most of you could say general consensus with NBA owners, they more socially conscious than the NFL owners.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. That's why I'm saying that they are that, you know what I'm saying, that they are that league. Like, that's why that they're the best organization. I can say that. It's just the players ain't really like on that type of time. Like, they be wanting them to. I see this thing with athletes nowadays. They want them to be the Muhammad Ali so bad. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dog, these niggas ain't Muhammad Ali, bro.
They not Muhammad Ali.
They not him, and that's okay. You don't gotta be him.
That man left at the pinnacle of his career, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's not.
He don't gotta be him. You cannot not be Muhammad Ali and still be socially conscious and aware of what's going on. But like when you get that's what I'm saying, bro. I understood why, like, growing up as a kid, you didn't have these conversations about people's political views and religious views at jobs, because you judging people, man. You judging people, especially when you see a black athlete and they arm in arm with Joe Biden or they support Kamala Harris. You look at them as type of way. And like I would say about with LeBron, people it's like, bro. People want to be like, oh, wouldn't LeBron speak for all the players? Like, no, dog, that's a cop-out to even say that shit. It's not about him being a voice for the players. Like, he chose to insert himself as that nigga. So, of course, people going to have questions when he come out and he say the shit that he say or he do the shit that he do. Ain't nobody ask him to read no books. Ain't nobody ask him to be frontline for political and presidential. He chose to do that. So, if you choose to do that, I'm going to hold you accountable when you say certain shit. That's on you to be educated on this shit, not me.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we didn't ask you to do none of this shit, bro. Like,
and essentially, you the voice for the people. Like you say, his intentions is there, but dog, you gotta pick a side, dog. That's where I'm at with it when it comes to LeBron on that shit, bro. Like, you gotta pick a side, dog. You can't be straddling the fence. We do it for anybody else. Mm-hmm. We do it for Hove. We do it for Kanye. We do for other niggas in his stature, but with him, it's just like, oh, nobody's ever going to be held. Like, what are you talking about? This nigga decided to come back and play, like, after less than 24 hours. But all that before, you had the tweet in all caps talking about, oh, fuck this, we tired of all this, which I wasn't buying from the jump either.
Yeah, I've never seen LeBron curse. So it's like, I already knew that was somebody else tweeting that. I know Rich Paul might have had his phone.
Yeah, so it's just like, I mean, going forward, they're going to be hands-on with these initiatives. I mean, you got to just get in these communities at the end of the day. It's the youth at the end of the day for me, because they the ones who are going to have to deal with this shit when they get older.
Yeah, they got to be able to run all of this shit.
Yeah. What are you doing to prep them for shit like this? Putting these programs in place.
It ain't going to get no easier. I'll say that for sure.
I'm just interested to see how this whole shit gonna play out off the heels of it. When the season's all done, okay, what y'all gonna do in the off season?
What's that?
I'm just saying, what are they gonna do in the off season as far as like getting this shit moving socially? What you gonna do to impact? What you gonna do to impact the community? That's not to say I haven't seen nothing be done. You know what I'm saying? But like with Jacob Blake, unfortunately, we might see this shit again. So are you just going to move off emotion the next time and just stop? Because my whole thing is at that point, like, just stop, period.
Yep.
Don't play, period, if you really want to hurt them. That's how I look at it. Because at the end of the day, for you to just stop in less than 24 hours is just like, okay. And Fred VanVleet I think he already had been talking about it, to be honest with you. Because Fred was talking about not playing game one. From Toronto. They were supposed to play game one Thursday.
Mm-hmm. We about to tip off at 1.
And I know with Masai, you know, him being the GM over there, I know they had talks of doing. I think it was just the Bucks and them boys just abruptly doing that shit because the Magic was already out on the floor.
Yeah, they was warming up.
They was warming up, and shout out to the Magic too because they didn't accept the Bucks forfeit because I know they had asked them.
They could have took that as a victory.
They could have took that as a victory, and he was like, "Nah, we ain't gonna do that." So, you know, I respect it at the end of the day. It's just like I felt like that whole shit. The TL was in shambles. I will say that. What was that? Wednesday or Thursday night? Was that Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday.
TL was in shambles now.
Yeah.
It's just like niggas just talking to us like, dog, you mad at niggas for wanting them to still play? Or y'all niggas want basketball? It's just like, I see both sides, bro.
Hey, man.
I understand
People
it.
just be talking, man. People just be talking, bro. People just be talking, man. Like I said, I just want the players to come up with something better than just boycotting or doing that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to do something, make a change. Shit, donate all y'all. I mean, like, you know, some of y'all, you know, put portions of y'all money to, you know, creating like a, you know, like a private account for, you know, all basketball players. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can, you know, do something, you know, to create better legislation or to give back to communities more. Like, why y'all going? Why would they want to quit their jobs and not make no money to not be able to help a movement? Just be out here. Not even, you know, can't even be, you know, like, can't use it shit to be on TV and shit. Like, come on, man. It's better ways to do it. Like, I mean, I definitely commend, you know what I'm saying, anybody who you know who did it, because that was a big risk. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't want to become oversaturated with like trying to pander to us. That's why I don't want that to happen. I don't want it to be over excessive. No, I'm just talking about with the NBA and just like corporations like trying to overcompensate. You know what I'm saying? Get the work done. You don't have to shower me with all these commercials
And
all these
surface level,
level shit. You get what I'm saying? Because that could cloud
the real
of
thing.
you not doing
real
shit.
That's why that's put in place. So it's like, oh well, you know, you start to forget about.
We could pamper them with the commercials, and the advertisement, and the Black Lives Matter on the court, and all this other shit. Don't cloud the real shit.
We forget
that
about
going
these
on.
players getting their owner, putting pressure on their owners. Like that was the original fight that I got from what the Bucks did.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like from when I see that, it's like, okay, I want to see more of that. Like I don't want to see, like you say, I don't want to see more corporate. Like, hey, here's another promise we're gonna start implementing. But you know, when this shit happened, this shit happened to George Floyd, I've been seeing everybody say, well, we're gonna have more integration within our higher ups. That's what I'm saying. Like when George Floyd died and we saw niggas start tearing shit up, then it was all these statements from these companies like, yo, we're going to start implementing, you know, integration in our high ups and our management and shit like that. I haven't seen anything come from that.
Fuck begging these people, bro. Fuck begging these people, man. We've been doing this shit for years.
It ain't even about begging at that point.
Bro,
no, it ain't begging. It's just like, no,
begging, bro.
I don't think it's begging. I think it's just like making it known because it's our shit at the end of the day. So how can you as a corporation want to benefit off my shit, sell my shit, you know, do all this shit, expose my shit, but you don't want to have people, my higher ups, you damn right, I'm apply. I feel like it's more just applying pressure on them. That's how I look at it at the end of the day.
Well, we
just had the first president in the NFL becoming a president of the team in Washington. You see what I'm saying? That's a good first step. That's the first NFL president of a team, black president.
What's that saying? They say, affirmative. That's affirmative action, man. That's all that been.
I just want to see more shit put in place. Tangible actions.
How many? Like I said, bro, they gonna let us in. They always let us in. They always let a black president into the golf club, man. You know what I'm saying? They real talk. They gonna let one of them just to say, "Oh yeah, we got, you know, hey, look, we don't
just need more." But if we get more, I ain't gonna trip. If we get more, but if we get more, like I say, if you get more, I can't be mad at that. You just got to see more. Bro, if I get one to jumpstart it, I'm not gonna trip.
I hate to be so cliche, bro, but we have to fix ourselves. It starts with us, my nigga.
But when people say that, what are you talking about? I hate when. Well, what are y'all talking about? Start with us with what? With what?
With the people we have in higher positions. You know what I'm saying? That creating more opportunities for us.
But we have one and he's done it.
Who?
Jordan.
What?
He employs the most black people within all his businesses. Jordan Brand and owners. That's just one black person who's an owner.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not taking another way.
We don't have many.
That's what I'm saying. We have to take it we have to create more opportunities for us. Like build, like, you know what I'm saying.
But Reggie, if white people are ahead of these places, then how can we get them? That's why we're fighting for this shit. So essentially, you can't say that because we don't have a lot of us in those positions to even have this shit working. We have one.
So you tell, all right, just break it down. All right, let's say if these black players start coming together and start buying back blocks in their respective
Some of them
city
do
they
that.
play.
Some of them do that. Not majority, but some of them do that.
But that's what I'm saying. It can't. You know what I'm saying? Like
I feel like shit like that has to be a majority.
it has
point.
to be a majority.
Like,
thing,
it can't be a
like
some of us doing it. Like I feel like with shit like that, we can't say that we want the true black liberation and shit like that. Of the people who are in the position to do that, that has to be a majority of them doing that. And again, like we can't tell niggas how to spend their money, but it has to be a conscious effort from the majority doing that. Like it can't be just a trickle of people doing that up there.
Like,
that's just how I feel.
Like LeBron James and them they should find ways. Like they know if they go on live right now that they can everybody gonna tune in. Why don't you have
LeBron
financial
James
literacy
cut his
classes?
live on right now. LeBron James cut his live on right now.
Why don't you have financial literacy classes?
That's 300K people live. Period.
For young black kids. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like we have to build it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, after they did that,
you I'm on it because you had Derrick Rose. He got his school. You know what I'm saying?
That's
or
cool.
academy. You got LeBron James. You got Jalen Rose. Even
That's
though he's
cool.
not playing. So you saying we just need more of those?
More. We have to come together.
But when I ask that question, when you say we have to do better, I'm asking you, what do you mean with do better?
In my opinion, Dr. Umar Johnson should not still be asking for donations for the school.
Facts.
Like it should been a celebrity. Oh, we're gonna fund that as a collective.
One superstar could have funded that by himself.
Exactly. It should be a pool. You know what I'm saying? Like a hedge fund to where you know what I'm saying? They can be able to go to.
He's trying to open up his school by October too.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like it shouldn't have been. It should be no problem.
That should have been taken care of.
Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%.
We have to be better, bro. It should be a LeBron James school in every city, bro. You know what I'm saying? Major city or you know what I'm saying? Like we have that's why I'm saying we have to work. We can't be saying like that's why I'm not down with the boycotts. I'm not down with all that shit because that shit's been going on since the 1960s, 1950s, 60s, and we you know what I'm saying? Like all we do is we just bagging, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm tired of bagging, bro. I'm about action now at this point. Like what you know? So what ways can we do to you know like to really better ourselves? Like you know what I'm saying? Like them players can come on TV and talk and make young black people feel more empowered, bro.
I agree.
I agree.
But that's
y'all can hold say fuck that. We want all these young black people to see what we talking about in this NBA meeting right now.
I agree. That's why I said I don't want to be pampered.
Open town hall.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be pampered with the message. I don't want to be pampered with the commercials and all that.
They have the power not to be pampers, bro. They can like, hey, this is what we're going to do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Our plan. Mm-hmm. This is what you know what I'm saying. Hey, everybody, all black people, we getting together. Like, you know, this is what we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? This is how you can donate money to this organization. It's how which is what do. You know what I'm saying? Like, all we do is talk and beg and say, you know, and ask white people who we know not going to change to ask. We were asking.
Yeah, that's not them at their core.
We're not asking them to change. How are we going? Asking them to change, that's not gonna help. That's not gonna do nothing, bro. Because they, like I said, it's in some people's DNA, bro.
Yeah, that's them at the core.
Exactly.
I said that's
fuck
them.
asking them shit. Fuck asking them. Fuck doing all that shit, bro. It's not gonna do shit. And when us as a people start to realize that, bro, then we will really make change, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the Black Panthers, their movement, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand they had their flaws as well. You know what I'm saying? But organization like to where we get,
they were just getting shit done. They wasn't asking.
They wasn't asking.
Yeah.
Just doing it. Mm-hmm. They have local food banks that, you know what I'm saying? Like on a daily.
Local policing.
You know what I'm saying? Like on a daily, something that we don't have nothing, bro. And all these things do just cause distractions in my behalf, in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? To things that we really could be getting done. Mm-hmm. You feel me? That's why I was not really down with the boycott. I understood and I respected. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, man, like, come on, bro.
I agree because at that point, if I'm in that team meeting, I'm like, bro, what are we going to do?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I would have told him, I would have been like, bro, like, we already made the sacrifice to come here. So I'm staying for one. But number two, okay, if y'all talking all this shit, let's do it in the all season. Soon as you go home, if you get eliminated or when this shit is over, October, we put the shit in plan right then and there. Don't go home, go on vacation, do none of that shit. Let's do it.
No banana boat trips, no none of that shit.
We gotta open shit up for ourselves, bro.
Just get to it.
And that even goes into like music, bro. Like even I'm a Jay-Z fan, but Jay-Z, like, you are $1 billion man. How come you letting these guys still sign these contracts? No nigga, you know what I'm saying? How come Diddy, Jay-Z, and all these niggas don't come together and form a record? You know what I'm saying?
They not gonna do the record label shit. I come to grips with that.
Why?
I don't know. Niggas doing their own shit. They doing their own
But
DSPs.
y'all talking about, you know what I'm saying? Y'all talk about like, come on, bro.
Nigga got titles, so he feel like that's enough.
All you know what I'm saying? We have people in high places to where
You got to think about it. These niggas are about being self-sufficient at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? So when you have niggas who have Revolt, he's gonna look at Revolt as being what you said. You see what I'm saying? You got a nigga who got titles.
But that's really not it though. Like,
That's how they think though. So if you have Hov who got title, he be like, well, I'm giving artists most of their money back on this platform. He feel like he doing something. If you got Diddy, he got Revolt, that's black owned, who putting these shows on there. He feel like he doing something. They not gonna come together and put together a record label.
But why not though?
They're gonna have their record label under the big dogs, the Atlantics,
That's
and
stupid,
all
bro.
other shit.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can come together. Like, I just don't get it, bro.
And I think it boils down to capital at the end of the day too.
You think so?
I think so. Cause you gotta look at a lot of them record label owners. Them niggas like 15 billion up, 20 billion up. Diddy ain't no billionaire.
How did they get there though?
But at the end of the day,
How did they get
Times
there?
is different though. You gotta think of when them record labels were started too. Them niggas when them companies first started, it wasn't what they worth now.
That's what I'm saying. How did they get there, dude? You know, you got to start somewhere to get to that point. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, who
Even
says
Is Def Jam even under any of those anyway? Def Jam is his own entity,
Man,
right?
Def Jam, I almost.
Def Jam is not under Universal no more, is it?
Shit just now.
but it's like, all right, even with that, it's like, all right.
I'm asking because I don't know. Def
No,
Jam
I don't-
is like an Atlantic and a Universal, right?
I'm not sure who they in business
Def
with.
Jam
Right
started
now.
by white people too.
So it's like even with that being said, it's like, you know,
What do you want to see in the music industry?
I want to see more. You know what I'm saying? More black people. You know, like putting these more other these young black people who rapping. These older rap guys got help empower them more. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the NBA YoungBoy contract and shit. You know what I'm saying? It should have been.
What is his contract? Because I don't know.
I'm not sure exactly what his contract is, but I know that he's in a contract to where he want to get out, and he offered them boy, I think 3 to 4 albums, and they can have all of it. And they said no, you in a shit ass contract at that point.
Because the value is not even within the value is within the publishing with these
It
record
is.
labels.
But you know what I'm saying?
That's what they value. So when
But
you
they shouldn't be in these. It shouldn't be no way. They should be letting these boys get into these situations. Bro.
no, it's right. But at the end of the day, you got to look at it when they handle some shit. Like I follow this one rapper, and he even talking about how a label came to him offer him $1 million, and he ain't take it. He's like, why I'm gonna take
That's
$1 million
Master P.
from y'all? Huh?
Oh, that was a Master P. I know Master P was.
No. This is new rapper. He from Detroit. BFB Pac-Man.
Oh yeah.
So he was talking about that, and he was talking about like how label offered me $1 million, and I was like, no, I'm not taking that. My value is gonna exceed that. Why would I take that? But it's a lot of rappers who don't think like that because they come from certain situations. So if a label come to them and they be like, okay, well, I'm gonna give you this, be like, well, shit, I might as well take it. Even if my album do flop, I got this upfront money. That's how a lot of them think.
NBA YoungBoy, like contractually to this label, they gonna have him fucked over, but they don't want to renegotiate with him because it's a known fact that YoungBoy make 300, 400K a month off YouTube alone. He don't need
His
the label.
following is crazy.
They know deep down that he don't need them.
Yeah.
So it's like for when they see that, it's like, well, shit. If I can keep him under contract as long as we can, I'm gonna go for it. You know what I'm saying? He done signed it, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a
he got to deal with that.
You got to get rid of old practices, like how you say, like with
It's
the white kids
predatory.
coming at.
It's predatory. man.
You got to get rid of the old
You have
practices.
to.
That's why I be asking people when people trying to pass the buck with Diddy. It's like, okay, well, what was Master P doing? Because Master P must have been the only one who was doing the shit the right way, and they all came up around the same time.
Yeah.
So what was he doing so different? Because there ain't a whole bunch of artists talking about, oh, he did me dirty, but it's a whole bunch of motherfuckers saying Diddy did me dirty. You just got to get rid of old practices and old ways.
But to say that they came up together, and
Everybody got some share of they've
done dealings within the same realm, so it's like they know the business practices. So it's like for Diddy to actually like carry on those same practices with people that look like him, you got to look at that a certain way, because I'm sure P know that, and instead of that, P took care of everybody. So it's like you do kind of look at that as a character judgment. I don't
definitely character judgment.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know.
Yeah, man. We gotta do better, man. We gotta find a way. But asking the white man to change ain't gonna be the ain't gonna.
It do kind of start with us because Diddy didn't have to allegedly shit all those artists like that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to do that. That wasn't required of him. So you gotta look at it. You gotta look at it two ways.
Hey, the music. I feel like the music industry gonna be the music industry at the end of the day. I know Swiss was talking about it at the time, like starting a union. That shit wouldn't last. Because niggas ain't gonna sacrifice nothing. It's all about like when niggas be talking about all that, start an NBA league, start their own league and shit. It ain't gonna be that because you got to think about it. It's easy to say start your own league. It's not that easy to start your own league. It's not that easy.
Yeah,
you got to think about a lot of shit.
A lot of shit.
Where you gonna play at for one? The salary cap for one. NBA draft. Like, why would a player look at it and be like, okay, I'm gonna go play in this league and I'm gonna get X amount of. It's gonna boil down to money at the end of the day. Niggas ain't gonna sacrifice guaranteed money. Money.
That's what it should strike for. Strike until y'all put another black man and you know what I'm saying, more black people in higher powers and
guaranteed
shit like that.
Money is a big thing because even in the NBA, all their money is guaranteed. NFL ain't guaranteed. So when niggas be talking about that, if you start your own league, how much guaranteed money are you gonna give a LeBron James, a Steph Curry, a James Harden? That's what's gonna boil down to it. You can't afford to give these niggas that money. You can't afford it. The owners of each team. If you do start your own league, what's their net worth like? A lot of people don't want to have those conversations, but that's a real thing. That's why these owners shell out that money because all of them are 10 billion plus up. A lot of them are, or most of them might even be just 7, or at least 5. At least 5.
The conglomerate of the people who are in the chair,
they over $1 billion.
Yeah, they each bring $1 billion apiece. So it's like, well, one fall, the other one definitely gonna pick it up.
So I get what Kyrie's saying. Sorry, your own league, but my nigga, it's not that easy. And it's gonna take years.
Kyrie said starters because our own league.
Yeah, he told them boys they should do that.
You know, as opposed to, you know, aligning with, you know, the NBA, especially if they know they're not gonna get their full support. So
it's gonna take a long road for some shit like that to happen. With music industry, you have a little bit more leeway.
Yeah, the music industry is not a regulated industry.
Yeah. You ain't got to worry about paying out a whole bunch of athletes and shit. You could just get your record label, jump in, and then.
How they get the big 3 started?
I'm not sure.
I'm not how Ice Cube did that, but even with
I'm pretty sure it's investors in that too.
Yeah, he's invested with a Jew too within that. But he's one of the ones who they understand how Ice Cube want to have the shit run. At the end of the day, you're gonna have to get in bed with somebody if you don't have that capital within a certain other black person to do this shit. Because most of the rich black people in Africa, billionaires.
Yeah, we so disconnected from them. And it's so crazy.
There's only 2 black billionaires in the United States, I think. I could be wrong. Most of them are in Africa, though. And the richest black person in the world is in Africa.
And we so disconnected from them.
And I think he's, what, 9 billion? So you got to think about the white billionaires, where they money be at.
Just imagine we had a lot of the wealth that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of, you know, black, you know, millionaires and wealthy people in Africa.
But that's what I'm saying, though. When people had these conversations, I'm just like, dog, y'all got to think on a grander scale. This ain't really no money. When people be talking about like Diddy and Hov, that ain't really no money like that on a grand scale at the end. You get what I'm saying? To do the shit that y'all talking about us wanting to do. Because the richest black person, like I said, is in Africa. And you got to think about Jeff Bezos. He's the first one to hit 100 billion. We talking about 100 billion. We celebrate when a black person hit 1 billion. Think about how much you can do with that type of money. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's not an accomplishment. That's not the shit on accomplishment because we still got a long way to go. Mm-hmm. We ain't that far removed from slavery.
No.
White people been had a head start.
Yeah. Shit, we only, like I said, 40, 50
slavery
years.
just hit like when you used to play Mario Kart and you hit the speed boost. Mm-hmm. That was just like a speed boost for them. But they been had they shit. That just helped them separate themselves from us. That's all that was. We still trying to reach that. Mm-hmm. People like, oh, you know, forget about my nigga. Like on at the end of the day, that shit really ain't been that long ago. Yeah, when you think about 400, yeah, that was a long, but it ain't really been that long ago.
In the grand scheme of things, it's really not.
No, it's really not. We still trying to work our way up.
Especially when you
think about the 60s.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that was 50 something years ago.
Man, like,
And I'm the next generation. Cause my mom 53. I'm the next generation behind that. You see what I'm saying?
like, America never fixed this problems, bro. We did this brush
Yeah.
shit, you know what I'm saying?
I was born 91. So he was talking about then. Back then, you still had that shit going on. Rodney King getting his ass beat.
Yep. The same shit going on right now.
And that, thank God that was a camera for that, because it's been happening.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man.
Like my mom, she grew up in segregated times. Like she said, it wasn't like how bad it was in the 60s because she was born 66.
It was still a clear separation.
But it was still some segregation going around the 80s when she was coming up as a teenager and shit like that. I don't know why people think that shit just shifted in 68, 69. No, that shit didn't just shift. That shit still was going on.
Yep.
You got to think, Malcolm and Martin, they died before they was 40. Got killed.
Mm-hmm.
So they even had hit the pinnacle of their work yet. Because they got killed. And just even think, Malcolm, even with his views, he was kind of shifting but still being proactive in his and getting shit done. Like, he had some change of heart in certain views when it came towards like how he was towards white people and shit like that. But he was still stern on shit that needed to be done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm not saying white people can't. I still want to have white people such and such running. But if they want to help, they could come along. Before that, he was like, I ain't fucking with none of y'all, period.
Y'all devils.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's just like, here we are, 2020. We still got to deal with police killing unarmed black men. Or you holding black people back in certain corporations because somebody else is quote unquote more qualified. Here we are still dealing with that shit, man. I said, like, people be talking about, like, when you have certain middle-aged white men be talking about, oh, you had a black president. Well, you got black coaches, or you have a black owner. Like, oh, that ain't shit. In the grand scheme of things.
Because they're not going to get it. That's what I'm saying. Like, ain't no need to talk to them boy no more, man.
Yeah. That's one of them was bothering me.
Especially middle-aged ones, like I said.
If you a middle-aged white man, I don't expect them boys to grasp that shit at all.
I'm not expecting it at all.
I don't expect definitely white
They
women.
are who they are at that point. Like, you can't change that.
Like, if anything, dog, white woman the most dangerous species on this world.
No,
bro.
facts. It
White
ain't so much the
women,
white
bro.
man. It's white women.
We just celebrated Emmett Till's birthday. That's a direct correlation right there. So, you know.
That shit is sad, bro.
Yeah, so I don't think all white people are racist, bro. I truly don't, bro.
No, I know better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen it personally, but for the most part, like, being at,
Bro, they know what time it is.
They
dog.
do know what time it is, man.
Like, they know. Like, it's no reason why that they've been moving the way they've been moving all this time. Like JT said on a few shows back, you don't take nothing from nothing that's weak. You take from the better.
Mm-hmm.
You take from the better. You took in everything from us.
But it really, it's gonna take. You know, I was having a conversation about white homegirl, and you know what I'm saying, like, just talk about, you know, like, the racism and shit. And I was like, it's really, like I told her, it's just gonna start with y'all. I said, because how many times you've been around other white people who are racist and have you know those type of views, and you just sit there and just
because to them it's normal conversation. That's why.
You know what I'm saying? But you know,
they don't even realize it is.
Like, exactly. She told me, she's like, yeah, you know, some of my friend's dad was racist, you know, but you just, you know, like,
yeah, because you know why.
Y'all check it, yeah.
But you know why? Because she was seeing that since she was a child.
Yeah.
So to her, it's normal, and this is no fault to her because that's just how they come up in the environment.
They have. That's where it's going to change.
Yeah, it has to change
within them. It's, you know what I'm saying. It's really not a black thing.
But guess what, Reggie?
Bro.
Her people wasn't telling her it was nothing wrong with that because it's a regular conversation for them.
Yeah, no,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I definitely agree with what you're saying. But you know what I'm saying? Like, at this point now, that's what I'm saying. We don't need to be begging them. It's not. It has nothing to do with us no more, bro. It is out of our hands how they gonna be now, dog. Like, it's up to the young white people to change. You know what I'm saying? To change now. Like, we can't change these people, bro. We can march and pray and put our hands on their head and do all that. You know what I'm saying? Pray, like, real talk. They're not going. You know, it's not.
All that's performance, man.
We can't change
all that
them,
shit
bro.
Performance.
Cause like I said, the average black person I know, bro, is not. You know what I'm saying? They're not truly at nature racist.
No, it's not.
You know what I'm saying? It's a cause and effect type of thing to where you know what I'm saying, like shit.
Black people can't be racist anyway.
Word. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people be like, how the fuck you can't be racist? You know, I do know some people be like, man, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that comes off of, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we don't know what y'all gonna come with. We don't know. A white person come to a black person. A white person walk down a street with nothing about black people, and he beating up and shit, and you know they won't have to worry about nothing. You probably have a black person. You okay? You know what I'm saying? Bring them in their house, help them out, give them food. Mm-hmm. We walk down that same street with all white people, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like in an isolated area, they can be like, "What the fuck you doing around here, nigga?" You know what I'm saying? We have to fear for ourselves, bruh. That shouldn't have to be. And the average white person knows that, because like I said, me and my homegirls having this conversation, and she knows. She's like, yeah, but that's not all of us. But
y'all got to do better.
Y'all, it can't just be like the fact, it's not all of us. Like, y'all gotta check y'all people who y'all know are truly at heart
and
racist.
Yeah, and don't give attention to these coons either, dog. Like, it's that one nigga I keep seeing be floating around on Twitter, Christian Walker, whatever his name is. Like, motherfuckers like that shouldn't even be getting on time, bro. Like,
a girl?
No, the
Herschel
dude.
Walker's son.
I heard, but what Herschel Walker do? Because I heard everybody say fuck him, but
he on some coon shit too.
Well, he's been on coon shit. Honestly, it's just that now it's being amplified. But he's been had those views. He's been
talking about how we shouldn't be disrespectful to Trump and all kind of shit. And he's done a lot for us. Didn't say what he did for us.
I'm not an advocate for Obama at all, but where the fuck was you at when Trump was doing all this shit to the, you know what I'm saying? If his basis is the fact that Trump is the president, so you don't be disrespectful to your president, then, and like I said, I'm not an advocate for Obama, but where was all this shit when Trump was sitting there saying all this shit to y'all president? You feel me? Mm-hmm. That's the hypocrisy of white people, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You think about that, like, y'all president was sitting there for years saying, I want to, you know what I'm saying? But y'all say, I want his birth certificate and shit, but do we want his tax records? But y'all not sitting there saying nothing about that. That's the hypocrisy of white people. Where it's like, come on, y'all. Like, is this real?
It's not real.
Is this real life, dog? Y'all are crazy people, bruh. Y'all are some crazy people, bruh. Y'all are crazy.
That's why niggas start showing their hand. I really don't even pay them no more attention. I don't talk about it. I don't speak on them no more. That's why Ted Cruz be trending. I don't speak on that man. He is who he is.
Fucking
like. He know what the fuck he be doing.
Sonny chopping on his damn head or something, bro.
Stupid. He chose his side. And then he come with the same two-step apology. Like what Nick you apologizing for, nigga? You know what you doing.
Just like Nick.
You can't give these niggas no attention, bro. Like
man, Nick Cannon was supposed to stand firm with what he was talking about.
Yeah, we talked about that last week.
You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to stand firm. What he's talking about. We need more black people who not gonna go back and say like, hey, this is young niggas. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The real talk. That's what I'm saying. We have to start with us, bro. Like we can't be sitting back. You know. But we need people. Ain't no more bullshit, bro. Like, hey, this is what it is.
They took that show and shit went left for Nick, man. There's been a Jewish person on this show since.
Why couldn't he take it to BET, Black Entertainment?
Mm-hmm. Because BET it's not even owned by black people
anymore.
Like, you know what I'm saying? The same people that own MTV own BET.
We ain't got shit, bro.
You know what I'm saying? They was I guess they were saying something about revolt and all this shit. So, but why?
That should have been instant. That should have been an instant pickup.
But I mean, obviously, Diddy can't step his hands in that neither. Why? He in bed with somebody down the line too.
Gotta be.
So it's like
gotta be for you not even to put out an offer.
If that wasn't an instant thing, so you know what I'm saying? It's the same shit.
Rockefellers ain't having that, man. But that's another discussion for another day.
Very another discussion.
I mean, they control all the television, bro.
They control everything.
Yeah.
Everything,
TV, banks.
Bro. Mm-hmm. All the banks, nigga. Word, bro. Like one thing I always said to myself and I always thought was, all right, you got kings and queens from all the way in the back of history. Like, what do y'all think all these people who been had money from all these years? Y'all think they just disappeared and we just got these new rich people now?
No,
it's some old money. It's some old money and old people who been control shit. What y'all think these people been at? Y'all think these people got some type of say so now and control?
That's what I'm saying.
Now?
Like back then, I would have liked to been a fly on the wall to really see when the ship changed, because there was a time where black people did have some wealth, and then that shit just went completely left, bruh. Like completely left, and it just seemed like white people just came and just took over the whole fucking world, bruh.
Yeah.
Just took over the whole fucking world. Because you got to think, even with the Rockefellers, how they even started currency. That was something that was started. You see what I'm saying? Before then, you ain't had U.S. money like how we got now. They the ones who started the currency, because all of them, but back then, all you used to trade was your goods and shit like that. So they came up with a currency type plan, and now look at it. Just spread out across the whole world, and now they just, it's like I said, it's a conversation for another
Everybody
day.
playing their game.
Yeah. Back then, way back then, you just had the golds and the goods and all that other shit. That's the shit that held value.
I
But
trade
now,
a cow for this. I trade some gold. I trade you some coins for this.
but we did. What black people did have some type of power way back then. Now it just at a certain point, the shit just went left. This shit just went left, bro. And now we trying to find our way to even. We haven't even cracked. I don't even think we even cracked the level. Like, we still got a whole big ass iceberg underneath, bro.
Man, we got a long way to go.
A long way to go.
And Indians got the corner stores, Asians got the hair stores, and where we go at, where we do the shopping, and white people got all the store. What we do? What we got? We go to get our hair, nails done by every other race. Supplies, even if black girls selling weed.
I would say it's gonna take a long way for us to get the gas from a black-owned gas, the oil from a black-owned. It's gonna take a long way for like real shit like that. I'm talking about shit that holds like land and oil and all that other shit. Like, yeah, but even when you talking about like hair and all this shit, like.
But that just I only brought that in just to say that we don't own shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no import export of our shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, real talk. That's the only reason I was bringing that in. We don't have, like, black people. We had literally been broken down. And I was watching Black Panther this morning, and the whole theme behind that movie is so prevalent. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, dog, like, we so disconnected from the black people there to, you know what I'm saying, to black people here. You know what I'm saying? To where we can't even put our funds together to come up with something. We don't have shit, bro. We don't. That's why I said we have to start within ourselves. It has to be really a conversation with us to where we like, man, like, this is what has to be done. Mm-hmm. Until then, like, we slowly gonna be, you know what I'm saying, just fight, you know, asking, hey, you know, can y'all please do this, you know, and you know, like, yeah. Until then, this is gonna be, you know, a perpetual thing, bro.
I feel you.
Sadly,
you're right.
And we don't have shit, bro. To the smallest part of our, you know, of us, we don't have shit, bro. We have to depend. Like, you made a good point when you say you got billions, and I didn't even, with my whole argument on this, I never even thought about all the billions of those people, blacks who got billions over there that we don't have access to, and that's sickening if you think about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's crazy. These Asians can go.
It put a lot of shit in perspective, especially when you got Akon who's in bed with China.
Man,
certain shit like
these Indians have wealth to where they come over here and buy these gas stations, buy these, you know, the corner stores, and they can kick people out. You know what I'm saying? And bring in different families. But the families they gotta have. We don't have that, bro. Mm-hmm. That's why all these Indians, dog. Like my
that's just like that Chinese couple in Northwoods Mall that owns Cinnabon and the other pretzel place. They own both of that shit.
Yeah, they own that whole little block right there.
But how did they get that money?
They've been there for some years. I'm pretty
sure they've been put in place though.
They put in place
from their peoples.
The little Asian dude who's on chill back there. His family own a whole bunch of little nail stores and shit. Like, they're able to own these nail stores because they're able to go back to China and get these stuff.
Ain't been one place
to sell and have, you know, nail polish made in China, which they can bring here and put in. Man,
ain't been one nail place I ain't going into to get my feet done ain't ran by Chinese people, bro.
It's a family organization.
But how do they get their product? From their place, from China, Indians, you know what I'm saying? Like, they get it from there, or if they not, they're in cahoots with the Chinese. You know what I'm saying?
They all want to come over here because they know they can flourish over here.
But, you know, I'm talking about goods and products, the way to help them make money, bro. You feel me? Mm-hmm. We have no way to go back and get no goods and products. You know what I'm saying? I commend the people who make, like, you know, like the CMA, you know, those, you know, because, you know, that's you know, some way that we can bring product in to make money.
It's gonna start with cannabis with us.
I did see.
I think that'll be our gate. That would be started like a gateway for us.
Even then, Mike, they don't start putting loopholes in that too.
Even then, Mike, bro,
it's hard as fuck for us to get.
Yes, bro. Like, dog, think about this.
You gotta have, like, for certain like states, like, you gotta have a capital of like $1.5 million. Like, now I'm not saying niggas don't got bread, but for a nigga who's
The average
who's
nigga, come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like the average, that eliminates the average nigga off top because he can't show you where he got $1.5 million in assets and shit like that. Let me say, certain people who come from money can. Oh, that's shit. That's my family's summer house.
We was already behind in that wave, bro.
That's shit. Yeah, we've been behind on that due to us being outnumbered, drastically outnumbered, locked up for it. Like it's.
But they had a plan though.
Yeah, that's
like I said, even with the CBD shit, my nigga. CBD hit so fast. Once CBD came, dog, you see CBD everywhere, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Mac doing this thing.
It's been in motion,
but it's been in motion, bro. So therefore, like, you know what I'm saying? Well, like it's a good place for us.
They don't plan for 5 years. They've been
on this shit, dog. When CBD
20,
hit,
25 years ago.
Oh, I was like, dog, how the fuck, dog? Like, it's in gas stations, CBD stores everywhere, bro. Owned by these white people, and these white people been knowing this shit was coming, bro. Been knowing this shit been coming, bro. Been knowing, like I said, we already behind in that too, my nigga. Cause CBD is the easiest shit to get done. You know what I'm saying? If we behind in that, man, we behind, my nigga. We behind. I mean, you do have your black people who, you know what I'm saying, like, who are like they have their own strands of weed and, you know, open the stores. But even if you ask them, they'll tell you it's hard for them to get, you know what I'm saying, get stores and shit. Cause
they getting taxed like a motherfucker.
Exactly.
Too. Yeah.
You feel me? Like, we behind in that too. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we have no product to sell to you know what I'm saying? To sell to them. We have to buy everything.
That's why I was just trying to, if you a black person and you own some shit, I just try my best to support, man.
You've done our clothing, bro.
Yeah. Clothing, everything. Stores. Like I said, when Mario opened up his store, his Caribbean.
Yeah, Rockefeller. Rockefeller's owned by fucking Rockaware and shit.
He sold that shit.
By we have nothing, bro. Nothing to sell to these people, bro. We have to find.
What's a black owned clothing brand right now that's popular?
No, I don't know. Top of my head, that's strictly for the black people. You know what I'm saying? That's
I can't really think of one.
That's, you know, super out there. You know, you got like Tulones and, you know, things like that. But
like, those are looked at as like streetwear.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just, you know.
We ain't got shit, bro. And that's our problem, bro. We have to find a way we have to come with a plan to execute for the future. You know what I'm saying? It don't start. It ain't gonna be just a start overnight thing. Like, but right now we have to lay the brickwork for, you know what I'm saying, for the future, to our generation to have something, bro. To, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, you know, I can't just tell people what to do, but these are all opinions and ideas. But the wealthy blacks from over here should have a meeting with the wealthy blacks from Africa and come out with some type of way to bring no resources over here for us.
Yeah, they always gonna feel like we gonna get over on them.
But it has to be a true conversation, bro. It shouldn't be no breaking. What, you know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't.
Yeah,
that's real G shit.
That's a relationship that gotta be repaired within itself.
Has to be, bro. Because ain't no way these Asians can go back to their homeland and get plugged in, and these Indians can go back to their homeland and get plugged in, and you know what I'm saying? Every race can go back. Mexicans can go back to their homeland and get plugged in. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
We can't go back to our homeland and get plugged in. We don't know shit about our homeland. I don't.
Yeah, you're right.
But every year, Africans always extend an invitation for Americans to stop spending money in America and to come to Africa. When the Black Lives Matter movement happened, they had a press conference saying, "Any American, we would love to have y'all here."
I know Ghana for sure has been doing that. They've been offering dual citizenship. Ludacris took advantage of that. He got dual citizenship.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
Like, you know,
that's what's up. I haven't heard about that.
It has been a few nations in Africa that has openly invited, you know, us to come back home. It's just that, you know, even with that, like, that should be a conscious effort for Africa itself. But, you know, even that continent got their own. They got their own quarrels amongst themselves. So it's like, you know. At the end of the day,
black people's been stripped away.
That's what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day, it like, for black people, it got to be a universal thing. Like, we got to all be together. Like, you know, universal unification, bro. Like, all around.
Yeah,
it has to.
Yeah, so we'll see, man. We'll see. The Lakers got the Blazers up out of here.
Dub City, baby. Dub City, baby. You know what I'm saying? We coming, bro. Man, 80 balling.
Yeah, 80 been balling though. Like
he ain't been balling you know what I'm saying? He kind of had me a little shaky, you know, the first couple games, you know, coming to the
that mid range looking automatic now.
That mid range looking
yeah,
beautiful.
he warm now. He hot.
It's
beautiful, bro.
But he always gonna get his though.
It's to
Even
the
if
point
he ain't
where
hitting the mid range, he gonna get his.
The mid range is either he can back you up or he can face you down. Like you know,
Braun looking nice. I know we went off, you know, shaky shit with Braun, but Braun looking nice too.
no, on the court he's still him.
Braun looking
no,
nice.
on the court he's Braun at
He's
the
still
end of the
gonna be
day.
Braun.
35 years old, doing average a triple double last round, bro.
League assist leader this year.
League assist leader.
Niggas-
Facts.
So it's like you know,
I'm a Kobe fan, but and I'm a Jordan
feel
fan
like- I
too. But
feel
I
like,
never seen nothing like LeBron James, bro.
I feel like you know when us. 'cause
Never.
I've said, in my opinion, my honest opinion, I feel like AD's been the best player on the Lakers this year. And when I look back and I see, you know, LeBron's been the league assist leader, it's like it's kind of by design that AD's the best player on the team.
I can't even
like,
say 80 has been. I have to say LeBron has been the best player on this
Nah,
team.
80's the best player on the Lakers roster this year, bro. Like from watching y'all play, like and
How many
watching
times you watched
performance,
this?
I've made it a point to try to watch
Whenever
I
you can, which
Yeah,
is probably
like-
on national TV. Which you know what I'm saying.
No, I look. I've been
Man,
looking up
bruh,
stats and shit like that too.
If
like
Braun is off that court, no matter if 80 on that court or not, bro, shit is not flowing for us, bro.
Vice versa.
just vice versa.
No, I can't even say that. Braun can hold Braun.
We seen it last year though.
Yeah, but
We seen it last year without AD. And let's keep it a buck. I mean, without Ingram, Ball, and just LeBron on that roster right now, no way. Not with that roster. Not with Caruso, Danny Green, Rondo. No way, Reggie.
I have to say, man,
No way, Reggie.
I watch Lakers games. I watch every Laker game this season for the most part, bro. And that's real talk. You know what I'm saying? I love 80 to death, and 80, you know what I'm saying? But without Braun on that team, and maybe it's just a point guard, a needed point guard, but Braun plays that role. So what you have to say, you know what I'm saying? But without Braun on that court, 80, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, you can say the same thing about 82. He don't lead his team to the playoffs either. Like he don't do nothing either. So you know what I'm saying? You have to.
They go hand in hand. in a sense.
Exactly.
You need one or the other for sure.
You do, but
You do.
But I feel like 80 strives off of LeBron. So therefore, if that's being said, then LeBron has to be on that court. You know what I'm saying? He's the best player on that court.
I
LeBron.
mean, yeah, I was getting to that. I mean, it's by design. That,
Bro, no, none of the two. Whoever got the
LeBron
two
makes-
dogs gonna need they other dog.
But LeBron makes everybody else on that court better. 80 just plays his part. So that's why I say that LeBron is the best player on that court. Because
But AD's a walking 27 a night though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But if you have to if both of them on that court, and we were both saying they both need each other, if you take one on the other off, LeBron's still gonna do LeBron thing. And you might say AD gonna do, but LeBron's gonna put everybody else in position to do better as well.
AD draws more attention than LeBron though. That's a fact. He's a big man who can score from anywhere on the floor.
Yeah,
So he's going to draw more double teams than LeBron
I do
James.
see what you're saying, though, and Lebron being the general. You
Yeah,
know what
the
I'm saying?
general.
Like,
I mean, he's
you know
the floor
what I'm saying?
general, but AD draws more attention than LeBron.
Yeah, but if he's the general, that's the best player, right? That's the most important piece in it.
No,
Isn't the
not
general?
necessarily. Rondo's a floor general. He's not the most important player.
Man, well, come on, Mike, man.
He is.
Come on.
In his career, he's been known as a.
We talking Rondo compared to LeBron James?
I'm not comparing them. I'm
You
saying
basically-
saying the floor
basically-
general though. There's a whole bunch of floor generals in the NBA. That don't necessarily mean they're the best player.
We're talking about,
I give both sides because at the end of the day, there is a lot of floor generals in the league, but they're not LeBron.
they're not LeBron.
Yeah, they're not
So it's
LeBron.
like, you know-
But AD draws more attention than LeBron.
I feel like as a Laker fan and watching my team, watching my niggas play, I watch every Lakers game, bro. For the most part, besides maybe one or two. And
yeah, you got the league pass. You was bragging about it.
I don't got league pass.
Oh, you got something.
I got the little website I give you.
Crack streams.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Maybe it streams dog XYZ dog. Oh yeah, hey.
All right, but go ahead.
But yeah, dog. Like I said, like if without LeBron, AD is not gonna do too much, man.
Okay.
Let's talk about.
I'm just ready for the next round.
Yeah,
Next
I
round
wanna
gonna be
see y'all,
good.
your new team, man.
I know that's a running joke, but I take it on
your
the
new
chin.
team, man. No, you know I gotta say some shit, man.
No,
But,
that's cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas were running with that, but I enjoy it though.
I gotta see your new team. I gotta see your team. So what y'all gonna do against us? This, you know.
I just want to see Harden get
it is
one,
your
man.
new team because you gonna talk your shit now.
Nah, not necessarily. I've been talking my shit even without. How long?
You gonna talk your shit to me though? I ain't saying to everybody
Not
else.
necessarily. I probably wouldn't get too many rocks off on you. You ain't gonna give me hell. I got hell for Mo coming if they win though, for sure.
If who win? If Lakers win?
No, if Harden get it done, because he been killing this nigga for the last
Harden not
3-4
getting it
years.
done. You think
I
y'all?
don't know. Hey, he ain't never had nobody buy him average 27 points, so I don't know.
I'm not worried about.
I already
Russell
got a bet
Westbrook,
locked
bro.
in too.
Russell
so.
Westbrook had Kevin Durant too.
Yeah, that was 4 years ago. This is different. It's a different team.
Yeah, Paul George.
Paul George over Harden?
I mean, I'm not saying he over Harden, but he's had his share of good players. I'm not saying. I'm not saying.
I'm about to say
Harden way better. I mean, Harden way better than Paul George. But I'm saying Westbrook. Oh, he had Victor Oladipo.
All right,
he had all his. He had
so let me say
pieces.
this.
He had pieces.
All right, so let me say this. This Rockets team is different. You know they lead the league in defense, like in defense
they play
right now.
Great defense. They play great defense.
And then on top of that, with their system, with not having a big man, is different now. Like people like to shit on the small ball, but we seen the small ball win
Like,
before.
y'all nice. Y'all nice. I fuck the Rockets, but I don't
It's gonna be a tough matchup.
I really
It's gonna boil down to the bench play. So who do you expect to step up on the bench in that series?
for us.
Yeah,
To be honest with you, bro, I really hope they get Dion Waiters, back, because we're gonna need it. We're gonna have to play small ball. So therefore,
I don't think so.
Y'all don't have to play.
Y'all don't have to.
Y'all don't really
we're gonna have we're
Because
gonna
the boards, if y'all kill on the boards, y'all get a lot of second chance points.
Yeah, but I already seen how we play against the Rockets, bro. Like,
They did win a small ball game against them.
they play good against
February.
the small ball.
Yeah.
Like real talk. We're gonna have we're gonna have to start off small ball. I mean, big players, and then once the game progresses,
So you wouldn't start AD and JaVale?
I'm saying we're gonna have to start off big
Oh,
ball,
okay.
like big ball, and then as the game progresses, we gonna have to, AD gonna have to move in that 5 position, bro. And with that being said, we're gonna have to.
I just feel like the Rockets guards are too big not to take niggas to the rack. Like EG, Russ, and them boys, and they do it. But if they want to progress, they have to continue to push the effort to get into the paint.
It's gonna be a good. We're gonna have to figure out who we're gonna put defense. I know KCP's gonna. They're gonna have to put KCP on. Man, y'all can laugh all y'all want to. Listen,
Not KCP and Caruso. Hell no.
KCP
Hell
plays
no.
great defense, bro.
No, he does not.
Yes,
Who
he
you gonna put him
does.
on?
He played great defense.
I'm asking who you putting him on.
I'd put him on Harden.
I'll put him
Okay.
on Harden or Westbrook.
Lou Dort played better defense,
I'm
and
not
we
even
saw how that
comparing-
went.
I'm not comparing Lou Dort. I don't even know why niggas talking
Who's
about
Lou
Lou
Dort?
Dort. The nigga, the little Haitian nigga that's been getting cooked by Harden. I do not know what his
They
narrative.
said because
hold on,
he's
I do
5
not
and
know-
34.
I don't know
when
what
Lou
his
Dort is
narrative
on
came
him.
from. That all
Hey,
of a
OKC
sudden,
still got to get past. Y'all still got to finish y'all. I mean, Houston still got to finish y'all round first. But go ahead, Mo.
I don't know what his narrative came from. That Lou Dort is
The
anything
media.
other than what he's been. But I mean, I'm not going to shit on this man because if he keeps Harden from if he keeps Harden scoring and he's just scoring and you look up fourth quarter and it's a tie game or it's a 1 or 2 point difference, I can go to I have no problem with saying the Thunder can win that game. The Thunder win close games.
Harden can have his 50 points.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
He has 50 points.
And saying that, I'm not shitting on Lou Dort, but I never got with this narrative that he was so
gotta
much of a defensive factor. Like,
We got to be better at rotation and just not leaving nobody open. Because
That's what I'm saying, because it ain't the Blazers.
we play good. Our defense.
No, y'all top 5.
We're great defense.
I got the list right here.
You know what I'm saying? We're a great defensively. But
It's Houston, Milwaukee, Toronto, Miami, and Lakers.
yeah, we're great defensively. You know what I'm saying? But I watch how the Houston play, and they will break you down by penetration and kick out. And it's always going to be fucking PJ Tucker out, most likely in that fucking corner waiting.
Nah,
it's
not
the
PJ.
same plays. Like,
It's House and Covington for sure.
no, they
And Ben.
run that play.
PJ
with
always in that corner.
PJ be 2 for 9, bro. Trust
But
me,
he-
I watch.
but he's-
I'm saying it's always there for him. It's always
yeah,
there.
yeah.
because he can kick it right back out to somebody. That
They can swing the ball.
Yeah, they swing the ball around
Exactly,
real well.
so
But
yeah.
for the most part, PJ Tucker's in that corner. Like,
I just like the way they defense have looked in the playoffs. I like the way they defense have
It
looked.
really is. I can't even lie.
But the Lakers got hell of a defense too, though. So
we just gonna have to figure
it's
out.
a guard position that's gonna have to step up.
Y'all gonna play us in the zone, bro.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
If it gets ugly,
They
then
play-
Tony might switch to his own.
They play his own. No, they play his own last time we played them. I don't remember, but they play his own, bro.
damn, niggas can't play man up.
But I mean,
I mean, they play against each other in the bubble, but LeBron and Russ ain't play.
small ball works better with zone because you're faster, you're more quicker. You know what I'm saying?
If the Lakers are dependent on shooting with Houston, it's gonna be a long night for them.
If we would depend on Houston,
Y'all gotta
No,
play-
if
y'all
the
gotta
Lakers
play-
are dependent on shooting with the Rockets, it's
80
gonna be a long night.
you gotta play. You gotta stick to your game.
Yeah,
plan.
you gotta stick to
80
game
better
plan.
get in that fucking hole.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can live with AD getting his.
He got to.
It's KCP, Caruso,
KCP balling.
Morris that I'm worried about.
KCP balling right now though.
Because AD gonna get his. I'm not worried about AD and LeBron getting theirs. If it's gonna come down to, that's why I asked you. It's gonna come down to the bench play.
12 to 15 point effort at night from KCP.
Because I know niggas.
That means a lot.
KCP been averaging about 13, 14 games in the last since after game 1.
Because with House and Green coming off that bench, and Green been playing out his mind in the bubble.
Shooting 50% from 3-point line.
Green been balling out his
Who,
fucking mind.
Danny?
No, I'm talking about
Oh yeah,
Jeff
Green. Yeah, Jeff Green has. He's gonna be a pivotal piece for them.
Yes, sir. That's gonna be the Kuzma Green matchup.
But he's gonna dominate Kuzma.
No, I can't say dominate.
He's a better offensive player.
He's better overall around player to where his part will be more than with Kuzma.
I got nothing bad to say about Jeff Green. That man was our anchor at one point in Boston. So
but Kuzma got to step up too. You know what I'm saying? Honestly,
in that series, yeah,
he got to.
Yeah, he got to.
Man, Dion and JR got to get more play time, bro. The matchup with their guards. You know what I'm saying? Like we have to. Like I fuck with Caruso.
Yeah, because House and JR would be. Yeah,
you know Caruso my dog, but Caruso right now sometimes he's just a coach favorite.
If Austin Rivers don't take that man to the rack at least 5 possessions a night, I'm gonna be shitting.
Caruso don't scrub like y'all be making it seem like he is. Like he's really not, bro. Like he's really not.
He averaging 6 points a game.
It's not. I don't give. I don't need him to score.
His defensive effort is not like that.
That's 6 points. That 6 points shouldn't matter to you, Mike.
I'm talking about him as a player. I'm not talking about worrying about him on the offensive. I'm talking about defensively. He's not like that. Defensively, he's not like that.
Defensively, he makes a lot of effort plays. Like,
dog.
He really do.
Okay.
Caruso picking up. Now he's in that. Like he played. Like
he really do. Like he really do that. So
he's just a cleanup man.
He starts right.
I mean,
no, he don't start. Who's y'all starting point guard? LeBron.
Braun.
Who's the starting 5?
Braun, KCP, Danny Green, JaVale, and AD.
Okay. So that mean KCP gonna be on Russell Harden. I can live with that.
I can live with that too. I'm cool with that. I like KCP defense. KCP, he's streaky. You know what I'm saying? As far as shooting,
and that's cool with JaVale too, because JaVale gonna have to bring his ass out that paint to get on Cove. So I'm cool with that. And Robert Covington can light it up from 3 too.
That's why I think they probably could put Kuzma at power. But even that, not Kuzma, Morris.
Yeah, you still got Morris too now. So I would be cool with him.
That's why we got him too for that small ball shit.
Yeah, he
got coming out the East.
He do a little bit.
I think the Raptors coming out the East, bro.
Raptors are Boston, but they play this round, so
we playing now.
Raptors in Boston. Damn, man, why?
Matchups, man. Them
I
seedings.
I just didn't want y'all to play. I want, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though Miami, he gonna be a good Bucks matchup too.
Oh yeah, there was a tweet yesterday said, "I dare y'all to ask who hasn't been in a Miami jersey uniform." And I was like, I can't think of one because y'all sure know how to put motherfuckers in some Heat jerseys.
The Heat nasty, dog. I'm a big Jimmy Butler fan, dog.
I fuck with Jimmy, but I gotta see him get past the second round too.
This gonna be. They play the Heat, right? I mean, they play the Bucks.
Yeah,
that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good.
So a lot of people picking them to win in 6.
The East gonna be a pretty good playoff. That's some good matchups. As I think about it.
Niggas picking them to win in 6.
Yeah, he want the smoke, man.
I fuck with Jimmy, dog. Jimmy a dog.
There's been so much. They even talking about D'Antoni becoming the Pacers head coach.
I think Jimmy even gonna pick up. He might play against the Greek Freak. Play defense against his ass, dog.
I wouldn't argue that.
Word. That nigga wants to. That nigga
ain't nobody else could guard him.
I think he would do a good job too, bro.
Who else they gonna put on him?
Yeah.
Kelly Olynyk. Bam
could. Yeah.
Bam definitely can guard Giannis.
It might be nice now.
They got the body.
They can shoot that 3 too.
Yeah, they can shoot it. So
it's gonna
they
be
can
good.
shoot that 3.
I say they got a little bit.
Clippers play the Utah Jazz, right?
No, they got a game 6 between Denver. They got to win first.
They ain't finished Denver.
They ain't finished that yet.
They let Jamal go off and save them.
Oh yeah.
If it goes 7, the Nuggets winning.
Yeah,
so if they don't win the day, it's over.
It's 3-2 Utah.
So if Denver win the day, they winning that bitch in 7.
I want Houston to play Clippers. I ain't gonna lie.
I know. A lot of Lakers fans was ducking the Rockets, bro.
I'm not
you. I'm saying a lot of Lakers fans did not want to play Houston second round. They wanted to play the Jazz or they wanted to play the Nuggets.
I don't care about. I don't care about who. You know what I'm saying?
That's shameful.
I don't want that cakewalk. I just want them boys to.
Now I'm just telling you what I seen.
Cakewalk. You know what I'm saying?
How you figure they the 4th seed? They got to go through the big dogs.
Who? Clippers?
You talking about the Clippers or the Rockets?
Clippers.
Oh, the Clippers.
They
get to play Denver or Utah.
And this is gonna be run through them niggas, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying Lakers fans wanted Denver or Utah too. They wanted the Rockets to move up so they could take the Clippers out second round.
You never know. The Utah got a place in Russell Westbrook head, so you never know how that might go. I don't know, man.
They would have to play in the Western Conference Finals though.
Yeah.
I don't see them beating the Clippers. Denver or Utah, I don't see them beating the Clippers.
No.
I don't see
That's
that
gonna come
happening.
down to playoff P though.
He back.
You think so?
I don't know.
Paul George about to cut out.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I don't think he'd be down for long, bro.
He admitted that he said that he was in a bad place. I think that you gotta think that bubble probably could be some way, you know, like some,
could be.
You know what I'm saying? Like just sitting in there sometimes you be like, man, shit, I just wanna ride around, go drive out. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't even do that. Like sometimes you be like, man, I don't want to be with my homeboys right now. I just want to be by myself and just go.
But none of that. We the second round now. It's not an excuse
no
for the
matter
second
what,
round.
yeah.
As my dog say, man, we're gonna see who really love basketball, man. So
No, you really get to see who love basketball in this bubble, bro.
Yeah,
Like
I like the bubble. Dog.
I'm just glad Russ is back, man. Because like people like to give like Harden hell for his shit.
Man.
And some of that shit is self-warranted. But Russ is you talking about a nigga who give you a triple double and 27 a night.
I ain't worried about Russ, bro. I really ain't. I'll worry about Harden, but I ain't worried about Russ. Russ gonna be his own demise, bro.
You think so? Okay.
Russ like to play hero ball. I like that. He do.
Hero ball might be crazy if they up 2-3 late,
They not-
and then he just coming back down the court each time, getting to the rack or he hitting that mid range. That's it. That hero ball gonna be. But at the
I've
same
also
time
seen
too,
it not work like that for him a lot.
neither team has been really blown out in the bubble yet, so it's gonna be a good matchup. They've been blowing out teams. See, the thing with the Lakers and the Rockets, the way they've been playing in their series, they know they should have been sweep them boys, bro.
We should have won
Like,
for game one.
yeah, no more shit.
And the thing about even with that is people, they went crazy on them, but thought they barely won that game, bro.
Yeah, they did.
They barely won that game.
They did. I
And
don't
we
know.
was horrible.
Y'all was horrible shooting. Yeah,
It was
y'all
like
was
3 for
horrible.
like 32 or something like that, dog. Like
That's what I'm saying. Even the 2 games without Russ, OKC barely won, bruh. And I was just like, bruh, this nigga had 7 points in 20 minutes last night, and they lost by 40. So I was never worried about them niggas, man.
that shit gonna get. How much games y'all got, man? Before y'all take them boy out.
Talking about the Raptors,
Mm-hmm.
I give it 6.
That's going 7,
That's
bruh.
7. Man.
I give it 6.
Real shit, bruh. That shit gonna get nasty.
I don't even want, but I love Boston. My team in the East.
Tatum
bro.
is gonna
I
be
fuck
the
with Jason Tatum.
it's gonna be the engine.
I fuck with Jason Tatum. I fuck with Jason Tatum, but I do like the Raptors, bro. Like
I do like them too.
I love the Raptors.
I
Them
do
boys,
like
them
them.
boys some dog, man.
But
I
they
like
up
the Heat
right now,
too,
though.
dog. Like damn, bro. Them boys got some dog. I don't want the.
But
Bucks
they
to
match
go
up
back,
perfect
man.
with Toronto. They match up perfect with Toronto. They up right now though, so
What score?
like 19-11, Boston.
Well, all I know is when we played them boy Christmas time, we bust their ass, and that shit was like an effortless like ass cutting. So I'm not just gonna say that's gonna be
Yeah, cause
the measuring stick, but from what I've seen, it was a clear cut like separation.
y'all hump is the Bucks.
Yeah,
That's y'all hump.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not.
Yeah,
I respect
that's
the
y'all mental
Raptors.
hump.
I respect the Raptors, but for me personally, from what I've seen,
Raptors
like,
ain't worry about the Bucks.
from what I've seen, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
the
Raptors ain't
not
worried about the Bucks.
And we worry about the Bucks.
They ain't
Like,
worried about the
you know
Bucks.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like
the Bucks got their number.
so that's how I look at
Miami
it.
gonna be. Miami might be a sleeper, dog. I hope Miami pull us one through, bro. I hope so.
Get to the finals.
I mean, I won't.
Get to the Eastern Conference Finals at least.
I can see them being in the finals, bro.
You can see them going to the NBA finals.
Yeah, I believe right now, if the Bucks is gone, I feel like it's a toss up between all three of them teams.
Yeah, you're right.
Outside the Bucks, it's a toss up between all three of them. I feel like
I get Toronto the edge because of the mental edge. They've been there,
yeah,
and it's gonna come down to coaching. I'm gonna take Nick Nurse over Eric Spoelstra in that situation.
definitely
In that situation,
But Eric Spoelstra ain't no scrub either. Because
but in that
Eric
situation,
Nurse,
I'm
he knows
going with
scrub.
Nick Nurse.
Eric been there more than him.
Spoelstra had some bad teams. He did some things.
No, in fact,
but,
he's a great coach.
great coach. I have to give him that, dog.
That's why I can't really shoot no bail for Nate McMillan, bro. I know a lot. It's unfortunate that he lost his job, but I really can't shoot that man no bail, bro.
He's on Pacers.
Yeah, I can't shoot that man no bail. Everybody has smoke for Gentry. Why he can't get no smoke? Gentry at least won a playoff series. He swept the team.
Who?
Gentry with the Pelicans. Nate McMillan hasn't been out the first round not one time.
They
They swept the Blazers.
They swept
Blazers.
Portland.
Oh yeah.
But the only reason why they even didn't make the playoffs is directly on Alvin Gentry though this year. So his coaching is direct correlation to them not doing anything this year.
Nate McMillan, he never really had good teams though.
Can't say that.
Victor was hurt for the most part of this year. He lost a bonus. Like, it is what it is.
I mean, he had PG, he had Miles Turner. He had all them boys.
I mean, he had playoff.
Who he
P.
coached besides
We know
Blazers
playoff
and the
P.
Pacers? Those are the only teams he coached.
Yeah. He'll have another job.
He went 7. He went 7 against the Cavaliers in 2018. The first round they lost.
He did have to.
But other than that, he's been out the first round. And
Them
he got
Blazers been
swept
nice.
1 year.
The old Blazers been nice.
Man, that team there is just like
Shit, Nate McMillan better than the coach that the Blazers got right now. I'd pick him over Stout.
Stotts. Yeah, Terry Stotts. I ain't a fan of him neither. But he there. And the boy gonna stay there. So
Yep.
that's how that shit be. We got anything else before we get up out of here? That's it.
I'm good, man.
Shit, the Blazers tried to make that shit a game last night too. Without Dame. I said, look at this shit, the boy fighting.
Man, they could have had that game. They be going home next game.
They shouldn't have won 2 games. I feel the same way about the Thunder. There's no way the Thunder should have even won 2 games.
I think the Thunder might win tonight. Well, they play tonight or tomorrow.
Tomorrow night. Bro, you don't believe that, bro.
I like them boys.
Put a small bet on it then.
If the game close, they're going to win that game.
You tell me.
You told you.
You really think the Thunder gonna win the next game, bro? Right after looking at last night, you really think they gonna win the next game? Be real, bro.
They got blew out before and they came back and won.
That's what I'm saying. Like
that happened. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm not counting them out, bro.
You can't really count them out. Like I said, they've shown them. If it's a close game, they're gonna win that game. Like
they
got
CP3 in there
they
too.
can win the game.
We're
bro.
going home
like,
in 6.
All right,
They
so
going home in 6.
what happens if it's
They
tied
going home in 7.
And that should have never happened. That gotta mean something, bro.
Not necessarily.
Yo,
I mean,
yes, it do.
We seen champions go 7. My
no.
nigga, y'all went 7 in every series when y'all won the chip.
It gotta mean something to you, bro. Like they should
That don't mean nothing to me.
I seen going 7
but I
games,
seen championship
bruh.
teams go 7 games though. But your team went 7
it-
games when they won the championship every round.
Sometimes
Did
it's
that
just
mean
matchup,
anything
bro.
to you?
Sometimes it's matchups,
The
bro.
Thunder should not. I mean, the Rockets right now should have swept the
But
Thunder.
I'm asking
bro.
you, did it mean anything to
Like
you?
that's what I'm talking about right now, my nigga. They should
Okay.
not. They should have not be going 7
Oh,
games
that's
with
cool
the
with me,
fucking
'cause
Thunder,
shit.
bro. Like
They must meet
point
the-
blank
Niggas talking
period.
about it happening. It's not gonna happen. They gonna win game 6.
You trying to put a bet on that Lakers Rockets series thing?
I already got a bet locked in for
Not
300.
with me.
No, I'm not putting more money up.
You might.
I gotta be smart. What you want me to do? I got $300 bet. We in the pandemic. What you want me to do?
We ain't getting another check.
Oh.
Put another $300 up. You might get $600.
No, I'm not putting up 300. I ain't that type of better. I'm a smart better.
How much? When we talk cash later, man.
I probably would have went for the gusto. I ain't gonna lie. That's just me though.
Yeah,
Nah, I ain't going for the
I
gusto.
gusto, nigga.
I mean, I essentially did pick y'all to win the championship. So
We is winning this championship.
I ain't
man.
gonna shit on y'all niggas like, oh, y'all ain't shit.
Clippers ain't seen us, man.
That's what everybody waiting on though.
And you know what sucks about all this is that they can't play in the actual like stadium. You know what
Oh,
I'm
the
saying,
Staples
arena.
Center.
Because that shit would have been.
Ooh, that
fucking
shit would have been live.
crazy.
That's a factor though. That's what I'm saying. The bubble team. Buddy said this the other day on his podcast. I don't know if y'all agree,
It's
but
even
he
play
said
field.
he said he think it might be a team to win the championship that's not of the premier team because of the bubble.
Because
He think it might be like he don't think it'll be the Lakers or the Clippers or like the Bucks. He think it might be like a Miami, Toronto, a Houston, one of those teams.
Also, we get to the finals, we're not losing.
Y'all get to the finals, y'all winning.
Braun gonna taste.
Yeah,
Braun
yeah.
tasting that.
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah.
Braun like, oh, we here?
Yeah,
Oh, yes, sir.
y'all not losing.
And we doing it for Kobe too? Yes, sir.
I think the only team that might give y'all problems, y'all get to the finals, is Boston. Because I think they'll run through the Bucks, honestly.
The Raptors.
Raptors have beat the Lakers in the finals.
I think.
Raptors have beat the Lakers in the finals.
have-
I'm telling you, they'll beat the
I'm
Lakers
not
in the
gonna say they're gonna
finals.
beat us, but it's gonna be a good series.
It'll go 7, but they'll win because it'll come down to coaching.
I don't.
And
think
Nick Nurse has been in the same
They got
situation.
Marcus.
If y'all go 7 with the
Yeah.
Raptors
And
in
they
the
got,
finals, y'all
Ibaka.
gonna lose.
If y'all go 7 with the Raptors, y'all gonna lose.
Y'all gonna
I
lose.
believe so.
That needs to be a 6-5.
I don't say I believe so. I mean, I believe it's a good. It'll be a good series. We gonna
Anybody else y'all play, y'all can handle them. Boston will give y'all some problems.
win. And Boston's not gonna do shit to us, bro.
Bro, Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown, you tripping.
And who they got for 80?
80's gonna get his. Then you got Kemba Walker at the point guard position who could give you 40.
We bust y'all ass and the same shit happened. Like that happened before. Like what do you mean? We watched that game. What you talking about, bro? 80. I think 80.
Y'all just gonna walk to them.
80
Every
went
dog
for like
has his
30.
day,
Like
dog.
80 went for like 30 or
That be
35.
my thing. People
Like,
be saying AD, like AD's gonna get his. It's gonna boil down to the other niggas.
Every dog has his day, dog. See, y'all had y'all day that time.
we
time
beat
for the-
y'all twice.
You trying to think y'all beat Boston in 5 or some shit?
Huh?
You think y'all beat them in like 5 games?
Nah, who?
Boston.
Celtics? Six. I see go 6. I respect Jason Tatum enough to give him 2.
The way you been talking is like, oh, like I ain't wearing my Boston's.
No, I respect them niggas, but I'll give them 6.
Yeah, but if it's a 2-2 going to a game 5, that's pivotal. You ain't sleeping on them niggas in a game 5.
Now they go up 3-2 on us, then yeah, I'm worried.
Okay.
Definitely. They go up 3-2 on us, yeah, I'm worried. Any of these teams go up 3-2 on us, I'm worried. Cause like I said, it's no home court advantage. Ain't no
You gotta
crowd
win 2
screen.
straight.
You got to ball.
You gotta win 2
You
straight.
got to come out there and ball, dog.
So what's the determining factor for the Rocket series?
How you mean? I guess
Like what's the determining factor for the Lakers?
80.
You saying that for every series?
Because I really do believe it. Like
Go out on the limb, man.
It really is truly AD, bro. Oh, you.
So is it just make or break for AD?
Or coaching. You know what I'm saying? Because he got to do better with.
So you ain't worried about the bench.
I think we starting to find our groove. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like lately, you know what I'm saying? We find our groove now. Like
so, if AD's putting up 35 and LeBron's putting up 15 and 10, that's not a problem for you.
I think we still win. LeBron put up 10 points and we blew them.
Yes, y'all did. Y'all bust their ass. That's the Blazers, though. That's the Blazers.
It really wouldn't matter.
That's the worst. No, that's the worst fucking team. Damn near in the bubble, bro. Playoff team.
I don't think it matters if these.
The Blazers could have seen the Houston in the first round. They probably give y'all trouble.
I doubt it. Highly doubt it. That would have been a sweep too. They might have got
y'all
one game.
ain't sweep the Thunder.
That's what
Come
on, man. Come on, man.
Russ, y'all act like Russ is not a factor, my nigga.
Well, he didn't. So
he didn't play, and they got blown out without him.
That don't mean
they played around with them niggas. Y'all played around with the Blazers first game, right?
Yeah.
Okay. They played around with them niggas.
I don't say we played around with them. I don't say that we just didn't. We didn't.
Okay, so let me ask you this: if you didn't have your number 2, how many games does that series go?
It's crazy how we say playing around, but if the
I'm asking you, if you didn't have your number 2,
or they playing around,
if you didn't have your number 2, what is the series going with the Blazers? If you didn't have one of your dogs, how long is the series going with the Blazers?
If it's
2, you giving them 2?
If it wasn't,
I'm giving the Blazers 2 games.
You giving them 2 without AD or Bron? Okay. So I don't know what's the joke with this Thunder shit when they act like they didn't have Russ for 2 games, for 4 games.
If they lose this game with Russ, then you
keep saying if niggas got their tweets ready and just had to delete the shit out the draft.
I don't.
Niggas want the Thunder to win so bad, but won't bet on them.
No, it don't.
Man, pick the niggas to win, man.
No,
Pick them niggas to win.
It's not even that, but we talking about being a realist here. If they lose,
it's not going
game,
7 though.
All right, that's cool if you want to think that, but in reality, if it do go 7 games with Russ, you gotta look at that differently, my nigga. Like
they got blown out with this nigga. Essentially, the nigga didn't even play yesterday. He played 20 minutes, had 7 minutes, and they lost by 40.
Okay,
but that's a reality. Niggas not talking about that. So why did they lose by 40? Let's talk about that.
Y'all shot their lights out. That happened. That's cool.
And they got in the paint. Most of their points came in the paint.
Yeah, and that's also how y'all shoot their lights out through penetration. Like we just talked about that. That's not an invalid point. That happened.
Listen, Rockets, Clockets, Pockets, whatever. Lakers in 4. We in 4, baby.
Oh, y'all sweeping the Rockets?
Yes, sir. I'm claiming that.
Oh, damn.
Would you bet on that?
Yeah, you want to bet on that?
Nah, I wouldn't bet on that.
What? That's you.
No, because I'm not that invested that much.
It could be a little.
I'm not emotionally that invested.
It could be a little light bet.
I just want to see Harden get one.
Nah,
if there was the Bulls, you ain't been talking that shit about the Bulls getting swept. Hell no. But I don't care. That's your opinion.
I would. We'll sweep y'all.
So
the playoffs.
So what y'all doing to draft and shit, man?
Who does? LaMelo Ball or Denny?
Do you think Melo dropping that low?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think so. Why? I think I'm talking more. I'll talk about y'all have to trade up.
Trade up for what? We can stay right there at 4. I'm good either way.
LaMelo's not dropping
the 4.
Doesn't matter though. I still have Denny on the board.
Who?
I have Denny from Israel on the board, so it don't matter.
That's what you cool to take?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I think y'all just need to go get LaMelo though. Y'all gotta go get LaMelo. I think y'all need to trade up.
We in a perfect position.
Trade y'all 4th pick and trade.
Man, y'all saw how I was acting when we got in the top 4. I was hype as fuck, so it don't matter to me.
I understand that. Realistically,
it don't matter.
Go get
I got
Melo.
what I want.
Melo going top 3, bro.
I mean, that's all opinion based.
Melo going top 3, bro. Man, LaMelo going top 3. He's too big of a player, like even outside the NBA, like to where any of these teams gonna be dumb just to let him pass because
Melo's top 3 pick.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's top 3 pick. They're not letting him slip. And I want y'all to get LaMelo because we've been talking about this, but you know what I'm saying? Like I think y'all need it.
Okay, I'm just saying it for the podcast sake. Mike doesn't care if LaMelo comes or not.
Okay, cool.
I'm good either way.
You cool?
Let's say if they get Obi Toppin, I'm gonna be shitting because we don't need him. We got too many forwards / centers already. If I get Denny, who's a 2/3, or I get LaMelo, I'm Gucci.
When is the draft?
October 18th.
I wish y'all luck, man.
Yeah.
I wish y'all luck, man.
We still got to get a coach up in that bitch, but we gonna be good.
I like the polls, man. Y'all rookies showed out this year.
Kobe, I fuck with Kobe. That's what I'm saying. You get LaMelo pair with him, we gonna be good.
That's what I'm
Levine,
saying. Go get him.
Lowry.
Y'all trade Levine and y'all.
But it's a possibility that he could fall. Niggas talking like it's not a possibility. He can fall.
Well, Lowry talk at.
He had a bad year.
I know, but you still got confidence in him going
Yeah,
forward?
for sure. I'm not gonna throw a nigga away after one bad year.
That's what I'm saying.
Hell
Trade Levine and the fourth.
I'm not
pick.
trading Levine. There's
Trade
not
Levine and fourth
gonna
pick.
there's not gonna be a trade of a 4 pick. It's not gonna be a trade of a 4 pick. President already said it. We're getting a great play at 4. It's a done deal. Niggas want to trade Levine and all this other shit. Niggas just want to see Levine traded so they can shit on me. That's all that is.
No.
I mean Levine said he basically said he don't want to be there.
No, he said he didn't want to be there because Boylan was there. Boylan's gone.
He said he
So
was
we
not
good
playing
now.
in a larger market. He literally said
I ain't
that.
saying that this shit on it because I want y'all to get LaMelo. Like I think LaMelo be great for the Chicago Bulls organization and just y'all fan base in general. But like, you know
Who's
what
a
I'm
bigger market than Chicago? Let's be
I'm
real.
going off what he said. He said he wouldn't mind playing in a larger
He didn't
market.
say that.
He literally said that in the interview.
LaMelo?
He said I wouldn't mind playing in a larger
Nigga
market.
say he.
He literally
Nigga never
said that.
LaMelo said
Never
that?
said that.
Zach
He talking
said
about
that in the
Levine.
interview.
Levine got beef with Jim Boylan.
So why would he say he
Everybody
wouldn't
knows
mind playing
Chicago. I never seen him say that. You had to show me that. I never seen a nigga say that.
We welcome over here.
Because we all know the biggest market out that top 4 for LaMelo is Chicago.
We'll give y'all Kuzma for him.
It's not going to happen. But I know in that top 4, out of the top 4 teams, that's the biggest market.
Kuzma for Zach Levine?
And Caruso and our first round pick for this year.
That's wishful thinking, but it's not going to happen.
Would you
the
take
number
it?
4
Would you
pick?
take it?
No, I wouldn't take it.
You
It's
like
not worth
you
that.
like Levine that much?
What you mean?
Not for y'all first.
This man
I'm
put
talking
up 26 a game. He's a scorer. Like, he's the leader of the team.
Sometimes players don't fit on teams, man. No matter how much time.
But you just said you like our team, so now it's not a fit.
What do you mean?
So Levine's not a fit for Chicago?
I'm just.
I said that. He
Yeah,
didn't
I'm
say
not
that.
saying
I
I'm
said
saying
that.
Okay.
Say Kyrie didn't fit with us. It happens.
I think it's a perfect fit. I seen it be a perfect fit. It just boiled down to coaching. Just get a
You've
proper
been
coaching.
screaming coaching since the beginning of the season.
Yeah,
I'll
that
give you
motherfucker
that.
got to go.
You've been screaming that.
I've been screaming that shit. He got to go. Now, after, if it comes in and it's not working, then yeah, you do what you got to do. I don't hold on to these niggas, bruh. When Jimmy Butler was gone, hey, deuces, my nigga. It is what it is. Derrick Rose, it was time. I don't hold on to these niggas. So if they go, they go. I roll with who there. That's how I look at it at the end of the day.
That's how I feel too, man.
That's how I feel.
we got our future locked in.
You think I think AD only signs a 2-year deal with y'all, being that LeBron's on the way out.
That cool.
You cool with that?
Yeah, that 2 years more champions.
I got you. You think y'all can win a championship without him?
Without who, bro?
Without LeBron? Yeah, and just AD there?
LeBron's staying, bro. I
He has 2 more years left on his deal.
He's gonna re-up again.
You think he's gonna retire a Laker?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else
Oh
he
no,
he going?
Cleveland.
He's not gonna go
He's
back
not
and
going
play
back
in
to Cleveland.
Cleveland and retire.
Hell.
Like that last
Hell
separation,
yes.
that's over with, my
He
nigga.
give y'all
Like,
the championship. That's
over
over.
with.
I
Like-
think he ends his career in Cleveland.
No.
he might sign a 1-day deal, but he's
No,
gonna
yeah.
play in Cleveland.
He's
gonna
retiring
play
in LA,
bro. Like,
He's retiring. He got 80. Why would you leave?
yeah, like no.
To go back to for what?
Reggie,
dead.
I know that, but I'm asking if we know LeBron James not to lock in no longer than 4 years anywhere.
I don't mean,
It's
yeah, but I think he's
different,
gonna
though.
keep
This
doing.
is
I think
different.
he's gonna keep doing like 1 year. 80's gonna make the game easy for Braun now. You know what I'm saying?
If
So
he's smart, he would
that's what he's gonna do.
keep signing 1-year deals.
And that's cool with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he's not gonna lock the team up to what expensive ass salaries.
But do you think he'll be
not
the
top
same
of-
nigga he is now by
I don't-
2023?
At this point now, I don't care because AD's gonna make the game easy for him to where
Where's
he's.
LeBron still leading the league in assists in
That's what I'm
2020?
saying. All he's gonna do is be a point guard. It's the game gonna be easy for this man.
I'm just
He's
asking.
bring the
I'm
ball
just
down the
asking.
court and do that.
Set the team up.
Set the team up and that's all, bro.
I do see him. I would see him retiring on that, but a lot of niggas don't retire with their team. I see him doing some D Wade shit. That's just my honest opinion.
I honestly feel like that relationship with Dan Gilbert is too far gone. Like he's retiring with the Lakers.
That's a
like,
factor.
He's retiring with the Lakers, bro.
like that Dan Gilbert shit plays.
You can't go to
vital
like
part in that.
this. Like it's the Lakers, bro. Like you know what I'm saying. Like you gonna retire, Lakers. He want to see his name.
And y'all
up there
gonna
with
dub that
them
man the
greats,
greatest Laker. It's gonna be some sad shit.
bro. Ooh,
Laker fans.
no. New Laker fans, fakers. You know what I'm saying? Like nah, bro.
Oh, go James. Go James, the greatest Laker. You know Shannon Sharp gonna be on that shit.
I'm trying to kiss my
Don't let
back
y'all
now.
win about 2-3 rings. Y'all definitely gonna dub LeBron the greatest Laker.
If he went 2-3, he has.
If he went
has
three,
to
if he went three,
he has to be moved up there.
He got to be in that top.
He has to be up there, like real talk. He has
If
to
he
be up
wins
there.
3 rings with the Lakers, he has to be like in that
Gotta
top.
be up
He
there.
Y'all
gotta
gonna
bro.
move him past Shaq. That's gonna be nasty.
Nah,
Shaq got a statue.
I mean it's gonna be.
Shit, they'd give LeBron a statue if he win them fucking
LeBron
3
doesn't
rings.
deserve a Laker.
If he wins 3 rings, they're giving LeBron
I
a
wouldn't.
statue, bro. Like,
I
and that's
wouldn't.
you, but
I
the
wouldn't.
bust.
I'm a Lakers fan.
They're gonna
and
give
I'll
that
be
man
cool
a
with that,
statue, bro.
because he
Like,
came re-energized
yeah, like-
us. He ushered in a new wave. Like we, you know what I'm saying? Like I would be. Cool
Damn,
with
that'd
that.
be 6 rings for the dog.
And yeah,
Ooh, I can't even involve myself in that debate no more.
if if Braun gets 6 rings, then
oh my god, dog. LeBron.
I'm not
gets
even going to
6
involve
rings.
myself in it. It's going to be
with the Lakers, 3 with the Lakers, he can't.
he'll retire with 6 if he get 3 with the Lakers.
But his whole story could be come back. He brought these teams like man. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to say, but LeBron probably people.
LeBron, the Lakers ain't been in the playoffs in 8 years. Now they start back.
Longer
They
than
win.
that,
They
bro.
start.
Nobody is.
Yeah, it's 8 years.
Oh, but
2012.
I mean, LeBron fans waiting for that though. But it's not gonna happen. I mean, at the end of the day, the GOAT is the GOAT to me, so it don't matter.
get
But
one-
it'll be funny to see on the timeline, is what I'm saying. That's why I say I'm not even gonna engage in that, because if he does retire with 6 rings, oh my god. Because the argument is gonna be, y'all said all these years it was because 6, he got 6. Now what? I'll just be interested to see what
And
Jordan
3 with the
fans
Lakers,
say.
bro.
Yeah.
With a historic team like that.
Kobe. But Charles Barkley be fucking up a lot of teams, bro. Anytime he picks somebody to win, they lose.
Charles is an idiot, man. He's dumb, man. I mean, he a funny motherfucker, but he's just dumb.
Ernie.
Let me tell you something, Kenny.
Kenny.
With an A. You
Ernie.
said Kenny like with
Shaq.
Kenny.
See, Shaq knuckle. Shaq now.
Sipping that coffee and shit.
Fucking sweet. That ain't no coffee, nigga. That's some nigga sipping some shit.
That man really did say sweet. That was disrespectful.
He said that with his chest too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So we got anything else before we get up out of here? That's it.
I'm good.
Shout out to all the listeners as usual, man. Appreciate y'all.
Shout out my dog Young Jesus for putting his mixtapes on iTunes, man. He did it the same day that No Ceilings dropped.
We want to drop 3, man.
You know what I'm saying?
We want no
So-
fucking no
Hey,
sense.
man. Shout out to Dat Piff, man. Y'all been holding me down. Dat Piff hold me down on their app. And they did upgrade their app, too. So
They did.
before, y'all had a lot of bugs and shit. So
Yeah, they
I'm
did.
good.
I got my mixtapes.
You got that? Okay.
My mixtapes real good.
I got Dat Piff.
That Piff has more mixtapes now.
Yeah,
Dat Piff
because they got the official stamps and all this shit.
They
yeah.
got a lot. They got mixtapes from a long, like certain mixtapes that my mixtapes don't have, but that Piff is that Piff still got our original mixtape on there
Oh, for real?
on that Piff.
That's what's
Our
up.
first tape just landed on that Piff.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So if y'all get that Piff, just go type in just landed 209 World. Hit a boy Mo. Rap some verses, man. and we on Apple Music too. You know what I'm saying? Type in Young Ones Dedicated always on Apple Music. Hey, your boy Mo spit some more verses, man. The boy Raw, nah. I on there too.
Yeah, man. So that's it.
I'm good, man. So, like we say every episode, man, if you hear anything on here, always remember. Hold on, my bad. I fucked that up. If you hear anything that gets you in your feelings, I'm thinking about this basketball game. If you hear anything on here that gets you in your feelings, always remember.
We're just a message.
We out.